Hey everyone, I'm Tassenix, and welcome to Season 75, 5 vs 5 Grand Arena Championship, Week 3, Round 1 for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. My opponent once more is Yama, aka a llama has no name, the pit fighter. Excellent player. I fought him at the end of Week 1, and by just the narrowest of margins, by 2 banners, I managed to win that match. So it's going to be a tough fight. He's an excellent player. And, it was very kind to him to share his notes about how we fought last time. And, yeah, hopefully some of that will be applicable here today. Let's go ahead and get things moving here, prediction-wise. And, yeah, we can't take forever with everything, but we can give it the usual time, right? As far as drops go, let's call it 1 or less, 2 or more. It feels like it's going to be that kind of match, right? All right. Throw this up on screen. Hey, Roar, good to see you. Thank you for the follow on my channels. Argots, I saw your resub with Prime's resub for 10 months. He says, let's go, Tass. Hopefully not as stressful as the last match versus Yama. Yeah, excellent opponent, so we will see. We will see. I can promise you nothing. All right, so yeah, me and CU and him in, for better or worse, the Degenerate TW Cheating Guild, Caw Patrol. So on and so forth. Said it many times. All right, as far as rank goes, 15 to his 22. GP, my 16.8 million to his 16.3 million. Top 80 GP, 3.27 million to his 3.21. Zetas, my 436 to his 433. GAC Omicrons, my 91 to his 88. So pretty much the same. Yeah. Analysis, plus 25 speeds, my 321 to his 390. 20 to 24 is my 637 to his 522. Plus 20s, my 958 to his 912. Now, as far as defense goes and offense, looks like I've got him pretty good here. On 4% offense, 311 to 188. 6% offense, 120 to 55. 9% defense, 184 to his 82. And 14% defense, 59 to his 12. Again, for all of this, I was able to win by 2 banners. Yeah. Good fight. All right. Relic analysis. Total levels. My 2685 to his 2558. Relic 10s. I have 13 to his 4. Relic 9s. My 192 to his 113. Relic 8s. My 92 to his 157. Datacron analysis. Naturally, I haven't done much here in the last couple of weeks, but for a minute there, I did go crazy. 9367, total rerolls to his 1822. I feel like he did a little more than when we last met. Level 9 Datacrons, my 64 to his 56. Makes sense. I think we're locking in for the final TW of set 24. So, yeah, after this lock period is complete, I'll be able to start dusting set 24. All right. Galactic Legends. What's he got cooking? Okay. Solid slacker. Okay. Everything looks pretty good. Nothing out of sorts. Okay. Very fast cat. Okay. I see it. Excellent setup. All right, let's take a look at the OmegaBot report. So, looks like he's generally preferring to go early, maybe do a section of it later. Only a couple times did he go late entirely. As far as our speed mod comparison, we're pretty competitive. I've got a bit of advantage here in this middle band, but otherwise neck and neck. As far as GAC Omicrons, yeah, my guess are the ones that he doesn't have that I have are probably things, yeah, that you're not really worried about in 5 vs 5. Hey, Ranger just raided in with a party of 24. Welcome, Ranger, from Reality Skewed Gamers. Good to have you. How was your round? How did it all go? Attack Titan, good luck, Tass. Appreciate you. Mus Ross says, good luck, Tass. J Chung, best of luck, Tass. Appreciate you. Ramjo, you were first. I see you now. Vin Altabi, hope you have a better luck than me this round. Got blown out this time. Anything can happen, man. So, as far as his banner efficiency throughout the season, you can see that most of his attacks are in the 60s here, 62 to 65. But actually quite a handful of attacks that are in the 40s or less, suggesting multiple drops, suggesting pretty good defense. All right, what's he been setting for the last couple of weeks? Pirate King Hondo for sure, followed by Queen, Boba Jabba, Lord Vader, Rey Swolo, Great Mothers, Soka with Watt, BKM, JMK Cat, Dr. Aphra. And then he's mixing things up from here very frequently, which I just love. I think that's very smart. I think it's the best way to minimize the advantage of scouting. As far as his fleet defense, Home 1, Executrix, and Negotiator almost entirely. When it isn't Negotiator, it's Malevolence. All right. Defenses by zone. Bottom front, we might expect to see Queen Amidala, Boba with Jabba, Great Mothers, and then your guess of any of those smaller yellow stacks. Slaps Vader, thank you for the sub. Let's see, yeah, the YouTube sub. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for joining the channel. All right, you'll jump in Discord? Sure, man. Yeah. Oh, it was a wild win? Awesome. Glad to hear that, man. Hey, Womprat, good to see you. All right. Darth Leia, hey, good to see you. All right, as far as attacks go, he's using Gungans, Bane, Slacker, Sith Eternal, Reva, JML, and then quite a mix, right? CLS, I know he's trying to pull this off against Pirate King teams. Seer Malicos Maul sometimes, Baylan sometimes, Leia sometimes. Wait, this is all offense, wow. Wow, he must have had to just sweat his ass off somewhere in week 2. That's a lot of drops. Wow. CLS, Seer, Malicos Maul, Baylan, Leia, BKM, Jabba, Aphra, JMM, Fugitive Omega, Malgus, Maz, Lord Vader, Leia CRex, and whatever else. Profundity, Leviathan, Executor. Interesting, he had one Profundity failure. All right, what has he been dropping on this season? You've got JMK Cat, EEzra, Gungans, Stranger with Starkiller Malicos, Lord Vader, a Rex team, probably with the Rex Focus Datacron, Jabba, Rey Swolo, Baylan, Aphra, and Pirate King Hondo. Oh, and even an Omega team. And yes, that one Profundity loss was against a Home 1. Otherwise, been clean. Okay, where are we at? This is really sweet showing all this. Yeah, man, this is one of the reasons why I really like OmegaBot. That is why I enjoy promoting it. It's an excellent tool. Let's see here. The loss was Profundity versus Home 1. Yeah, I mean, it's possible to have such an RNG that your tank gets blown up, and then it's a short track for Outrider to get killed from there, believe it or not. Like, oh, no, you know what it was? It was our round in week 1. If you watch the VOD for that, what it was is going into that last fight, we were both needing to clear Home 1. We both had Profundity. I scored a 77, and if he did the same, we would tie, and my higher GP would win me the round. So he had to attempt the 2-man Profundity versus Home 1, and that did not work. So I would have done the absolute same. It would have ended just the same, probably. Yeah, he went in with 2 because he had to. It was his only possible way to win, was making that fight work. All right. Check on that prediction. Like to start making a move. Okay, wow, the people are with me. 74% of points wagered went 1 or less. 26% went 2 or more. Bold of you guys. We'll see what happens. All right, what is that? 1:30 on the clock. I'll give you guys another 15 or so seconds. Let's get in those final votes. What do you think it's going to be? Hey, Cosley, good to see you. Cutting it off. All right, 77% 1 or less, 23% 2 or more. Just fine. All right, let's get into it. Let's look at the board. All right, so Yama last night, fairly early in the match, cleared the bottom front zone. So I was clear to go from there, and I appreciate the early move and the courtesy. So thank you, Yama. Appreciate you. Let's see. Let's talk about how we dealt with things bottom front. So the bad news is no drops. The good news is some banners bled. From the top, he got a 55 on my Stranger with Starkiller, Visas, Malicos, and Xeris. Now, this isn't quite the composition that we talked about on the podcast here for this week. Patrons already have seen this episode. Everybody else, I'll have it tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. But essentially, this composition with you would swap out Visas with Cal, OG Cal. And then you would have what is, in at least Fatal's opinion, the ideal composition. The one thing you do want to be careful about here is you want to be sure who is the least health on this team. You wouldn't want it to be Stranger or Starkiller for sure. Not that Malicos is ideal or anything like that, but better him than either of those two. Just something to bear in mind, because Jedi Master Mace will probably transition to offense for a period to deal with this. All right, against the Malgus, DR, BSF, Malik, and Sith Marauder, 60 banners. Nice. By the way, if you guys don't know what tool I'm using to track his banners, that is PrimeBot. Got to check that out. That is the way. Wow, Ray Rock says, I did not get any snow here yesterday. Yeah, we got a good bit here yesterday in the Metro Detroit area. Enough that school was canceled. So, there you go. All right, Plumbus Grumbo says, sup, y'all? I live in Salt Lake. 0 snow this year. I don't even know what's normal for your weather out there. I would think it would be arid and mostly hot. I don't know. All right, back over. So yeah, we got the 60 banners here on my Malgus against Aphra, BT1 000, IG86, and OG Poe, 65. So perhaps a successful Gungans run, something like that. All right. I want to say that is, 15 banners dropped on the front wall. So not quite a drop, but almost there. Here in the back, against Treya, Nyla, Savage, Talon, and Darth Vader with the Darth Vader Cron, he scored a 65. Against Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Bausch, Scando, and Cad with the Cad Support Cron, that was a 62. Against Lord Vader with Clones, 65. So, took care of business for the most part back there. Up top against Rey, Swallow, Exile, Ezra, Cal, and GK. Very interestingly, this was a 68. So the only things you can do that right now, that I believe can do that, are going to be C Bane, but less likely. The more likely one is a successful Slacker First Order Special Forces duo. I think that's what was done, and legitimately impressive. I don't think I've got the stones to try that. For this, because this is a pretty solid setup, and if it is what I think it is, kudos. It's pretty slick, pretty good. All right, against Queen Amidala, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan, Obi-Wan, Cam, and Grandmaster with a support Cron, it was 62. Against, again, using the tools of my enemy, General Syndulla lead with Ahsoka, Huyang, Padawan, Sabine, and Watt with a 25% turn meter, tank level 6. That was 65. Yeah. And you might ask, what's the advantage, mostly, of having this General Syndulla over Ahsoka? Well, I proved last week that neither way, no matter who's the leader, it's not going to stop Great Mothers. It's just not. So, this actually is anti-BKM, is what it is. Which, admittedly, is not seeing a lot of play. Not likely that Yama would attempt it, but yeah, considering that in the other orientation it makes no difference to Grey Mothers, why not complicate one counter? And then last but not least, Pirate King Hondo, OG Hondo, Quiggled, Silvo and Bane. So we dropped Brutus here and we took the double tank. So yes, my Maz team is greatly diminished without any type of pirate tank. However, we did get our only hold here on ground. And he killed, I want to say, OG Hondo and... what is it? Did I make a comment for that? Hondo and Bane died. OG Hondo and Bane died. So he had to still deal with Quiggled and Silvo. All right. And he cleaned that up. Solidly, I want to say it was a 43. Yeah. So max banners for having killed 2 targets. Nicely done. Now, as far as the total, it comes out to a 677 when you subtract out all the zone bonuses and stuff. Divided by 11 is just under 62 banner average. So little room. And if you recall, Yama did not drop a single fight on my defense last round. And so to do the dance to end up, and I did drop 1 attack. So to actually make up the difference and get the banners was incredibly stressful. If you were there, you know. Hopefully it's not going to be as bad today. We will find out. And then, of course, he hasn't done fleet yet. But yeah, I'd let Yama know I'd be going later this afternoon. And he said, that's fine. I'll probably have cleared ground by then. And, you know, I'll leave fleet towards the end for the drama. I said, that sounds great. So that's what we're doing. Hey, Jedi TJ, good to see you. You seen Nest in Pirate King Hondo stop CLS? Yeah, I was wondering about that. I mean, CLS has ways of dealing with Nest anyway, but yeah. Bane Darth Vader beats what? Oh, Bane DV. Bane DV 68's the rating? 68's? I don't doubt that Bane can do it. Is it going to be a 68 though? Because I would think there's like only 2 things right now that can really pull that off. Yeah, you want to have this? You want me to keep the snow to myself, Roar? That's fair.
I'd just rather you keep the ice to yourself, but either way, Darth Vader can't die with the Bane Cron.
You can't help yourself, can you? What is no, that? I can't. But isn't it the case? Isn't it the case that he's still gonna be at like 1 health?
Yeah, I think I'm. Yeah, all I'm saying is I believe that you won't die, and if you can get Ben and Ray down and not get your Bane hard targeted, you can win that for pretty good banners.
Fair. Well, let's talk about Yama's defense. Top side, it is Ray, L3, Cal, GK, and Swolo with an attacker crown, followed by Pirate King, Quiggled, Hondo, Silvo Brutus with the Hondo Cron, Jedi Master Mace with an interesting substitution. So you got Jocasta, Depa, Gas, and Temple Guard. And I did check. There's quite a bit off of JMM that is left on the table by running Gas here. But crucially, it actually does not require all Jedi Vanguard to have the kidnap from this Omicron go off. So that's kind of neat. I kind of appreciate the creativity that went into that. And then my nemesis from last round, Aphra, BT1 000, OG Poe, and IG86 with the HK Focus Datacron. So where I went wrong, I went through some more data, and where Gungans was being routinely successful here, it helps if you've got the stacking offense level 3, but it's not essential. What's actually fairly essential is armor penetration, which makes sense because this has 150% defense on it. So I went in with like a 200% crit damage cron, and it didn't quite cut the mustard, did it? So we might reprise that fight today. All right. Bottom front, Saw, Luthen, Chase, and Kyle with an attacker cron. Okay, fair enough. CRex is employed elsewhere. Where is CRex? CRex is probably with his gas that he likely used against the Queen. He got a 62. That sounds like a pretty gas-related score. So, yeah, that's my guess. All right, Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Bausch, Embo and Scando with a support cron. So no CAD effect. What do we got here? Speed up level 3, 114% health. And then, yeah, support effect. So I'm thinking to actually do Mother Talzin here. I'll show you my case for it in a second. And then he has...
Without Cad Bane there, it is pretty safe.
Sorry?
Without Cad Bane there, it does feel pretty safe.
Yeah, I'll show you the data for it. Yes, Gas is in his Master Mace team, Dances with the Ewoks. Yes, it is. All right, next up is his Great Mothers, Morgan, DTP, Marin, and Zombie with a support cron. I still think Reva should be just fine. And then Ahsoka, Exile Ezra, General Syndulla, Huyang, and Padawan Sabine with the Huyang cron, level 9, from the new set 26. So, turn meter level 3, all right, still mostly, a middle finger to Great Mothers, that's fair. Level 6 is, at the start of their first turn, droid allies gain offense equal to 400% of their current defense until the end of battle, then they lose 50% defense until the end of battle. And then the level 9 for Huyang says, whenever Huyang uses special ability, if General Syndulla, Padawan Sabine, and Exile Ezra are allies, they each gain plus 40% offense, plus 40% crit damage, and plus 40% defense penetration for 2 turns, and they each assist. If Ahsoka Tano, Galactic Legend, is in the leader slot, she gains plus 25% turn meter and offense up for 2 turns. Whenever Huyang gains History of the Galaxy, it's going to happen like all the time, all allies gain 15% crit chance, stacking, max 45%, and 20% offense, stacking, max 60%, until the end of battle. To me, this is a tough decision, because I still think I want to do Leia here, but the question is, do we actually snipe Ezra like usual, which I have no doubt we'll be able to do. There's not a ton of survivability to jam us up. Or is it truly the wisest thing to just plug Huyang and knock this whole shit right out? Because that's the concern.
I don't think Huyang matters.
I vote Ezra.
Yeah, I
just
voted.
snipe him. We won with life. The crown is shit. I fixed it. It does nothing.
I have concerns, but
Look,
fair enough.
yeah,
Hey, Zeta, good to see you.
All I'm saying is that's an awful lot of words to say Huyang does like 25 to 40% more damage in the aggregate.
I'm not interested in what damage
which is
it does
basically 0 times 20.
I'm saying that the level 6 and the level 9 together basically say Huyang's going to deal more damage, but he wasn't the problem to begin with.
I should have clarified. I'm actually not worried. The reason I'm considering to plug Huyang is not because of the threat of his own abilities. I'm talking about all this stuff he's giving to the allies, because if you have a well set up Padawan Sabine, even that first AoE from her can just one-shot squishies, right? It doesn't need a lot of help in terms of 40% offense, crit damage, and defense penetration. And then this other separate condition, stacking crit chance and offense. I worry about it.
I would not. I vote Ezra. Just lead him and then talk less.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Good to see you, though, guys. Vin Altabi, good to see you, man. Welcome. So we couldn't have used him on offense with Captain Rex. Who? Oh, yeah, duh. Yeah, no, you guys are right. He didn't use Gas CRex. You're right. Interesting. But maybe there's like a Leia in the back? What's going to be good for a Leia in the back?
Bane.
But we don't have a plan to use Bane presently. If Stranger is not back there, then sure. All right. What's first? What did I have penned in for song? Oh yeah, this was CLS. Dig this. I looked up some data on it. Let me see if I still have the tab. There it is. CLS here. 5 battles. Full traditional team. What are we looking at stat-wise? Crit damage, health, crit damage, armor penetration, some health. Some have bulk, some have turn meter, so whatever really has the best stats. And my guess is, you just brap out Kyle and go from there. So that's the theory.
No Saw is interesting.
No what?
Oh, I just said no saw is interesting.
Sure. Ezra is always the problem, says Ramjo. Fair enough, man. I know what a well-modded Padawan Sabine can do on that first thing, so it just, it worried me.
Oh. Honestly, if you're that nervous, go check his Sabine mods. See if she's brapping.
I think we'll be... Yeah, I mean, we'll look at it in a minute. Where's my droid? Look, sir. Droids. Hi. You're one of them. Where's my golden god?
Yes.
I'm actually just
He lives
blind.
for the droid.
Your golden
I
god
already
is in the
selected
top
him
right.
earlier. I'm actually looking
You
at the
just,
time.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
yes.
Now listen, this is what professional streamer stuff looks like. Be amazed, be impressed.
You were looking for side part.
Okay, so as far as the best stats that I can offer this,
It's damage.
this looks like it's highly capable of that.
It's damage, because you want to burst them without them taking turns. Because if
Yeah.
they take turns, it's kind of already over.
Do you shoot Saw first, or do you shoot Kyle first?
I would imagine that it's Kyle, because Kyle's going to just throw his
Has to be
middle,
Kyle.
probably, and somebody's going to get one shot off that.
Yeah, that and he also gains like stupid amount of DM at the start of battle. So if
Also
you don't,
that. Yeah,
he's
so
gonna take a turn
it's,
immediately after.
so it's 200% crit damage, or this one, the blended one.
Whatever the fuck you like. Blended is probably better.
Yeah.
I don't
So I
know.
don't remember if any of them are special, physical or special, whatever.
Okay.
I would look for crit damage because I don't like the health on there. I'd rather just have straight armor pen and crit damage.
Well, if it's crit damage, it'll be with significantly less armor penetration.
That's fine.
Sure. I'm mostly
Just
saying
a
I don't
Because
blend.
this is the big boomer that we could use.
Yeah, I'm just saying I don't
Sure.
think you need
You don't need that much. Is what
survivability.
I don't
Right.
think you
I don't
that
need
much.
this one because I'm usually using it with the Gungans, but where I plan to, I have that one that you saw that's like 330% armor penetration. That's reserved for that.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
All right, let's see if we remember how this team works. Should be fun. Salt Lake turning into a desert. I'm sorry to hear that. I'll go away. Yeah, yeah. Carry on. Yeah. Okay, strip turn meter off of him. It would be just ever so dope if he never got a chance to do anything ever in the history of ever.
Do middle. Yep. This should be
Probably
over now.
third.
Or like third stun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
No,
was
I
the
just like
right
the time.
decision. It was the right decision. Blitz you into
I like
unholy
that
hell.
first dice.
Kill him.
Right, yeah.
You're not going to be stunned, so I'd rather just pop off of you and continue.
I would hit the Cleveland, just kill him. Middle should kill. Middle into basic should kill.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
oh,
Alright.
oh, oh.
Do that? So he doesn't counterattack? Yeah.
Ah.
This gets
Fantastic.
easier as time passes.
All right, the secret was using my very finest crit damage crown on the first battle, but it worked.
Hey, you used the team you weren't otherwise going to use. That is a huge W to start
That
your day off.
is very much agreed. All right, face the music here.
Oh, did I see TJ's in the chat?
I think so, yeah, he's out there.
Okay. I heard
He's
there was a
always lurking, always watching.
Yep. He's the apple of our eye.
Something
Great
like
up,
that.
sir.
All right, this is the
Like,
one I
shouldn't
need
he-
to use because I need.
uses iOS products. No. Okay.
That was
Dreadful.
bad.
All right, so
You
we're,
served.
I'm gonna play this in the typical fashion where I'm gonna pass to R2 and cloak to Jin. Yeah.
I just vote pass to Droga and just yeet him. Doesn't
Yeah.
fucking matter. Just yeet the guy and just do the stuff normally.
I like that. The thing is, though, is that means that we don't control for who's gonna get fracture.
Doesn't matter too much.
I guess it depends on the speed in which you're trying to remove EEzra.
Well, before his second turn where he's gonna buff.
So
Well, let me ask you this: you think your Drogon is going to one-shot the EEzra?
Most certainly, yes.
Then I like swapping the Drogon, but I understand the wanting Jin to get fractured thing, and I won't discount that.
I think he could pass and still be fine, even if they fracture somebody else.
Yeah, but there's no reason to take it on Radis, because we've done that before, and it feels unnecessary. It feels gratuitous.
What will feel unnecessary is if EEzra survives and then decides that you don't need to live.
He's not gaining health from anything that Hu Yang does, but I take your point. Let's go ahead and get underway. Yeah, nice seeing CLS being used in high Cairo 1 GAC. Yeah, man. It's an uncommon experience, I assure you.
The safest route is usually the best route. As I told you earlier, I had my Drogon not crit for some reason. He just, like, you know, the 8%.
You're saying just
whatever.
push through right now and just kill him.
Oh, no, I'm saying, like,
yes.
Stealth with, I would say you can stealth with R2 because there's no reason to, like...
Check this out. R2's ahead of him anyway. You see this? R2's not ahead of Ahsoka, though. You see that?
That's fine.
You can pull out the thing on the side to find turn order, but yeah, if your R2's going to beat their Syndulla, then yeah,
R2 is just behind Syndulla.
You can do middle with to put Daunt on.
So I like swapping to R2 because of that. That's what I told you the other day, is that if you outrun...
Gotta consider this fight carefully, for sure.
Yeah, on the off chance you don't kill Ezra with your shot.
Yeah, which would be surprising and unfortunate. But look at all this shit that's going down.
Take a turn before you take a turn, and that's that.
Telling you, not a good time. Probably you next. Oh, get about that. You over there. Please die immediately.
Right. Yeah, this was so much, fear of stuff. And
it's just fine. You gotta. There's something extra coming out from Hu Yang that's doing extra damage. I'm seeing. You gotta deal with that.
This is one of those fights where if you want, you can play as cautious as you like, and still probably get the same results as being aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not want her to do another anything, so we've resolved this issue.
Yeah, you are extra cautious, which is fine. Also, they're also dead.
Pew pew. Pew
not
pew.
Today, Satan.
Yeah.
You know, I really think CG missed the boat on not giving Drogon a way to disarm people.
Oh God, you're terrible.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Lady Geek, good to see you.
Or have you unique that if he goes below half health, he inflicts disarm on himself?
Middle first, yeah.
Time.
I think she removes stuff next turn, hopefully.
Need another.
Okay, yeah.
Save it or hold it?
I use it.
I would hold.
Well, the button's been clicked. The button has been clicked. Oh, Jin's back up. That's not bad.
Yeah, there you go.
Stick to the script.
Rami, or disarm is a buff to Drogon.
That's depraved. I love it. That is
if he gets disarmed,
awful.
he gets the inverse effects of disarm.
Dreadful, shameful, even. All right, let's do the challenge. Now, I said I'd make my case for this one, so check this out. Against Jabba, with this configuration of Team Comp and Datacron, here's all the different results. You can see here that this has got 62 on it. A couple people have risked just going in with the 3-man. I'm not going to be doing that. I don't know that you see this a half a banner on average, granted, over relatively little data, but nevertheless, not really worried about it. So I think I'm going to run, you don't run with Zombie here, just Mother Talzin, Asajj, Daka, Marin, and then probably Talia, if I had to guess. And then, yeah, look at this high protection cron. It's healer, I think it's the droid we're looking for. Now, I have one that's high protection and high tenacity. The tenacity doesn't mean much because we're playing into a support cron. So I think it's the droid I'm looking for. Now, let's actually be sure, since I have both Night Sister teams, to actually select the correct team. It is something that we have goofed before. What am I finding here? Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I said I like the 4-man here.
Talk to me about the 4-man.
I think bringing Talia just brings a little bit of redundancy, but at the end of the day, I think you could be feeding Daka too much turn meter.
Here, we'll just use this one. Feeding Daka too much turn meter, huh?
Because otherwise she'll take turns instead of Marin. And you would prefer Marin takes the turns when you're TM looping?
And the thing is, whenever one person is dead, unless they both die at the same time, the TM loop is just going to stop. They both will be swapping. So...
Yeah, but it slows you down is my point.
No,
And
not
this-
really. The only time it'll slow you down is both of them die at the same time.
4-man
That's the
data,
only
let's have a look. Like, yeah, when it works out, 64.
Yeah, but the 3-man's 100%. So I mean, like, what do you
Well,
mean?
it's, I mean, I'm 3-man.
I'm just saying it's limited.
3-man's just not.
But the banners don't justify the risk. So I take your point. 4 is arguably
4 is
safer than
perfectly
3,
fine.
and still, if it's going to win, then it's going to win. So we could try it like this, yeah.
Yeah, that was just my thing.
Have
If
like a
it's-
savior.
If you're going to win, you're overwhelmingly going to win almost regardless. Daka's a safety valve. Taking a 5th feels...
Super duper gratuitous. Okay, we'll do it your way. All right, here we go. We're back from ads, right? So good to go. Hey, Ace Combat. So they are so glad that they're fixing a FTC where they're not bringing new FTCs with the new set. And they said before that they didn't care if DCs were broken because they're short-lived. Hey, man, I mean, yes, the whole bungle was set 25, and then I guess the very latest changes don't really feel that great. I need to have the new system in my hands to have my final opinion, but doesn't look super duper. What's the expression? It does not inspire joy. Yeah.
Or confidence.
Sure, that too. All right, let's go ahead and get about this. And we'll see if I have to commit something very expensive. In the very near future. Okay, that's good. Better you. Yeah. Let's just do that. Pretty cool. Ow. Yeah, kill that one. I mean, you can do that if that's what you really want.
Yeah, target the non-Marin ones, please and thank you.
Do that. That.
I nearly killed him twice, fast. Because he's gonna come back. So...
Managed our dispel. Just this. That's good. Okay. Reasonably good.
Everything dies and comes back. Yeah, alright. Auto basic for the win, yeah.
Is it? From
Need
here?
one more dead. Need one more dead for the
No. You're gonna loop Infinity now.
Let's
If
see.
you have 2 dead, it's just gonna make it worse for you because there's only darkness in the turns.
Goodness. So there is opportunity to intercede. You saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now we just came
Oh,
back,
yeah,
so that's
that
not
was-
exactly ideal, but
Yeah. Hopefully she dies soon.
slight miscalculation.
Yeah, you're too bulky. You're too bulky. You didn't die fast enough. Also,
Yeah. The healer
that
cron,
Asajj
fucked with
heal,
that.
Asajj heal cost you a bit.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, time-wise,
Oh.
it healed your team up. And by cost you, I mean, I think you're going to time out.
You're no fun. But that's the price of this risk. It would be great,
I mean,
actually.
I believe Asajj will die.
Yeah, I would
So I
love
would
if that
break.
were the case. It'd be really cool if you did.
He really needs it. Otherwise,
Stop hitting though. Yeah. All right.
Come on. I mean,
Bye,
that's
Daka.
unfortunate, but it is like that.
Yeah, nobody cares. That
that's
was expected
fine.
also.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
auto basic.
all right. Now you have 2.5 minutes. Damn near 3 minutes.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Let's find out together.
You should get there.
Yeah. Also, yes, CG nerfing more shit. Woohoo. At this point, we're just, CG has a swap to, yeah, I'm just gonna keep changing the Datacrons even though we have repeatedly said he won't. But, yeah, that's nice.
Well, I mean, this isn't the first time.
Oh, this is new news you guys are talking
That's what I'm
about.
saying.
Not
Like,
even
they've
aware.
committed to the bid, though. We're just gonna keep changing shit.
Yeah, I see. I didn't know about this. Okay. Wow, that is whack, man. That is whack. Now, I'm not cool with that. I wasn't cool with it when they changed here in set 25. Like, timing's off, guys. Timing's off.
Not
It's
the biggest
crazy
fan,
how
but-
in the last, 2 months they have basically crushed the goodwill from the previous 2 years.
CG is trying to make its last bit of money before they sell. So, you know what? They'll be surprised.
Not going to be greedy at
It's
all.
not that I'm surprised. It's that I'm surprised
It
about
is
the
fine.
communication, not the actions, if that makes sense.
Yeah. But, you know.
58. It happened. We made it work. All right. All the green.
Damn, Fru guy coming in hot with the next 2 minutes are the most female screams Tass has heard in years.
Wow. Wow.
I don't.
Wow. Wow.
Isn't that depending on the type of screams that he's inducing?
I don't know if they're basement. Yeah. We need clarification on that.
Is
'cause
this I'm in
Is
the
this-
well and placing the lotion on my skin screaming, or is this hey girl, what you doing in there? I see you just took a shower. Let me join you. Kind of.
or is this just watching tennis screaming?
again? We
Fantastic.
need clarification.
Yeah, open to interpretation. I'm gonna go with the tennis angle.
Mm-hmm.
Monica sells. Yeah.
Yeah, look,
All
I'm
right,
just saying.
we'll do this
I grew
one.
up watching Maria Sharapova. Like, I get it.
Mhm.
Tass is just like, you all need Jesus.
Yeah. Extra special. Jesus, yes.
I
All right.
really don't care for either
Hey,
Chrome.
Ranger.
Not gonna
CG
lie,
has
like-
been dunking on people who invest in Datacrons. It does kind of feel that way.
That's exactly what it feels like.
By the way,
The
this is the
message they're
voice
trying
of
to
Ranger
do
that
is
just joined
stop
us.
investing
Yes.
in the Datacrons.
Yes. I was being
Also,
quiet because you were
I-
doing your GAC. Plus, I needed to eat some chicken.
Well, eat your chicken then and enjoy the show.
I've eaten my chicken. Yeah,
Oh,
I was
okay.
enjoying.
Yeah, Fatal's
I
in the chat. He says, wait, they're removing the loop. I was having fun getting free holds against it. I guess the answer is yes.
Well, you get nothing nice, sir. Good day.
It is essentially that. Ow, don't do this. Stop this. I hate when you guys do this stuff.
Honestly, they're in for a penny, in for a pound. They might as well fix everything from this set, right?
Don't stun.
God.
Whatever you do.
Might as well get to that. You know, how about deleting set 25 in its entirety while you're at it?
I would have just been okay with that. Just like, all right, guys, we're gonna have a Datacron-less set. Y'all have fun now.
Yeah, something of the kind.
Yeah, that would have been just spectacular because you would have solved all the fucking problems.
Which is
Zombie
bad.
is so bad against Inquisitors. I get why they do it for Malgus, but man, the stark contrast of like
Jeez.
Inquisitors basically, I'm not saying being free, that's not fair to say, but the Inquisitors being so good against this version is just...
Inquisitor is gonna dunk on any variant of this, so whatever.
The triple attacker one that struggles a little bit against. You get pretty bad
Not if you
damage.
take a good enough damage, Gron. The secret is more damage.
Well, the difference is like,
Also,
what, 59 versus 65 banners? Ish, something
yeah,
like that. There you go.
That's the
Bye.
droid we were looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to do this into hopefully this. Yeah, gotta level out, lads. Right?
Alright.
Heal.
Free win.
Heal looks like
Yes.
a go. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Get off my plane. All right, we're through the front wall clean. Let's see what traps lie in store.
I got here a little late. Did you force any drops or any bleed?
One drop, yeah, one drop
Ooh, look at
GMK's
that
here.
back wall.
up top. Yeah, so
Boy,
so
howdy.
we
Look at that
we have
back
made preparations. This wow, is it exactly what I? Nope, it isn't quite. It's mildly easier. Okay, so it's a trench
Oh,
in the
man.
back. I was thinking it was going to be Queen back there, to be honest.
Alright, so somebody has to explain to me why everybody suddenly seems to think GMK no EEzra is just hot. Because I don't get it. It's shit. Why do y'all listen?
It's because BKM and Baylan are needed elsewhere, so people think they can get away with it.
Probably something of the kind. So C Bane, I guess, is still the plan versus Stranger.
I mean, this has nothing to do with your fight specifically, but I fought basically that with Maul instead of Malicos,
Yeah.
and the Stranger was the weakest, and he got handcuffed, and it was one of the easiest fights I think I've done.
Good to know. I could sit here and look at it, but I don't have JMM for offense, so it won't save us today.
No, I'm not arguing. I'm saying that, like, man,
Yeah, y'all got a better mod shit, is what he's saying.
yeah.
Don't be dumb.
Fix your mods, everybody. Check to make sure your Stranger and your Star Killer are not the weakest.
Or don't. If I'm facing you in this case,
Actually,
don't.
don't do that.
Because
I
I would
like
make my life. Yeah.
Yeah, on second thought, just goof everywhere.
yeah.
But what if you
yeah,
want-
Don't.
Well, wait a minute. What if you want to be handcuffed? How does that work?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like I was looking at it, and I'm like, man, this team is really scary. And I start checking their health totals. I'm like, oh, the Stranger's gonna get handcuffed. Never mind. This
It's
fight's
gas.
easy.
Maybe he likes it.
There's gas in that
What is
team.
this?
that
What
we
is
don't have.
this? Come on.
Wait.
Hold on.
That's JKA in that team, not gas, right?
Why does it show?
Is it? Do
Yeah,
check.
he's got
Yeah,
Anakin.
I'm pretty
It's-
sure that's JKA.
Yeah, no.
not
Yeah,
gas.
it is JK. It is JK. So JMK Mirror, I guess, is an option, but what's the strategy for Ray? I guess so. Slacker's still up top, or Pirate King. We could do the gas CRex versus Pirate King thing, but I don't know which is more reliable: gas with CRex or gas 501st with the Rex Grunt.
I did gas 501st today, and it
I
destroys
have
it.
also did. Yeah. Gas Fire First has been
Like
bad.
Tankron does.
Like they will both win.
Yeah.
Personally, I just prefer Fire First because
The actual
counterattack
question, do you take
speed.
Kron or the real question, do you take Kron or FDC?
What did I use?
FTC.
I
We
used the
will
FTC.
look it up. We will look it up.
Yeah, it's
How are we
almost
doing
like
on
we
time?
have the ability to go
3:20.
look it up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got plenty of time.
A couple of these fights are assured. So, Pirate King, I want to say he did 1, 2, 3, 4. No, yes, call
I
it
did
8.
this like round one, and it was like 64. I want to say.
What did you set up there? And I want to look up Trench real quick to see what's slick.
Sure.
DTMG
You would-
attack
you
is
would-
wrong.
You would have been proud of me today, Task. I needed
Yeah.
76 on Fleet to win today. I
Yeah.
got 77.
My man. My man.
Boys.
That was the most butt clenching three man I've ever done in my life.
I bet.
I was
I
like,
bet.
you know, if Task can do it, I can do it too.
So here's Gas 501st. Let's see here. So 100% win with CRex. Ooh, wow. 65?
Yeah, but that's just one of one type of shit.
1 of 1. Yeah, it is. It is. But it is an accurate comparison. Andy's under relic. This is a full relic 9 team.
If you put gas with Rex FTC, it'll level out easier because there are going to be a lot of people using gas 501st with without the Rex FTC.
Yeah, and I didn't filter. All I filtered on was gas lead. You see that? So this is the full ensemble. So you can
I'm
see that
saying
it looks like
501st numbers will go up.
Sorry.
501st numbers will go up if you don't have without the FTC. They'll go down. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, you're saying to
there's
filter
gonna-
on the FDC at least.
Yeah, because there's going to be a whole bunch of shitters that are using
Sure.
wrong
Complete-
DC.
Completely
I wanna-
legitimate
that's
point. All right. Well, the win rate doesn't seem to have moved much. It's
Yeah,
still in
it
the
doesn't
50s
seem to
there.
change much. There you go.
All right, let's take a look at it though. So is this descending? Yeah, it is. Wow. Your best case scenario looks like a 62. So I think we're sold.
Mhm.
65 was with Echo instead of Arc. Now we know. So let's consider that maybe we move that and then do JMK. Well, the thing is that I have Baylan. Baylan is still an option. And I saved a Very fine Baylan. I guess I could do that for Trench. But let's see.
Or the JMK.
That's the thing. It was saved for the JMK. The JMK.
Do it on JMK and then SLKR team on something. To even out his own SLKR team.
We would have to do something like that. Yeah, look to do something like that to his Trench.
Or based on your comfort level, you could just do SLK and like not. It depends on whether or not you want to test because you have a drop to play with.
I don't really want to consider it that way. I really just
yeah,
don't.
No,
that's
just...
the only real reason to not use the team you're comfortable using.
Oh shit! If I do this, I might make life harder for me with my counter to Jedi Master Mace was supposed to be CRex. But things can be moved around. I don't have a saw tab open.
Yeah, the thing I know about gas follow first is that you get 62, 63 if your 5 survives, but if not, then it's like 51 to 61, 59 to 61. But it is a one shot.
Rarely seen. Okay.
Why are you... Yeah, I mean, no, it's kind of the same team without the gas, but worse, you know? So
yeah, something like that. Yes.
So whatever works will work.
Call it 8. What was his cron? Turn meter.
Attacker, most likely.
Beautiful armor. Beautiful armor penetration.
Mm-hmm.
Such a happy child in the background.
Yeah, that's right. Daddy Sweetness back there.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought that was, you were saying that to me.
Really? What's this? Wait. That must be specifically, that's what that has to be what it is for. But wait a minute. No, Gas isn't going to have exceptional offense like that unless he's in the lead. He's not stacking offense on buffs unless he's in the lead. But what do we have here?
This is hilarious.
Well, what this at least tells me is that talk to me about fighting using Saw, but not having CRex. What is the? Tell me your secrets, game. Cassian, Drogon. Yeah, let's go ahead and assume no Drogon either. Let's just save each other some time. Cassian. Interesting. Banners.
I think you can probably get away with the Chirrut and the Guile, just to be safe. Yeah.
Well, no, if we want to run this without Bane.
I mean, you can also do a 5-man.
Interesting. This was the comp that I would run, and it tanked. Why did it tank? What did you use? You had crit damage. What is it that you needed? You probably needed health, if I had to guess. Turn meter critical for you for this counter? I don't know.
Yes, you want to be out ahead-ish.
No, but they're, I mean, yeah, you're just going to meet them. We all have 25% turn.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean...
That's fine.
This looks somehow doable. Support Kron, that makes sense. You get the tenacity down, good odds on landing, ability block. The way that my Luthen's modded in the crit damage set, the summon is going to hit very, very hard. So I guess like that. Do I even have such a thing right now? This is the best one for that purpose. So the answer is yes, we do. Okay. I think we'll... Well, this is attacker Kron, right? It was support that was successful. Let's challenge our bias on that. See, this one... Who is this for? I think I've been using this with BKM, but my intention would be if I use it today, I'll use a healer Kron instead. So technically speaking, this is available. What do you think? Would you run it?
Yeah, I would.
To estimate it with.
I mean, I probably wouldn't because I never really liked the counter personally.
Well,
So,
let's look at other things
I
before we get
try.
decisive.
Yeah, because I've never really liked the saw
I did the
counter.
standard with cheered bays, so it's or you can drop cheered
Attacker chrono support.
Kyle. Well, it's Kyle or cheer it, right? So the way I've done it in the past is saw, Luthen, CRex, right, and then some combination of cheer it saw or cheer it bays and Kyle.
Yes, but the current scheme is to try and free up CRex for use with gas against Pirate King, right?
I wouldn't do it then. I would do something else.
To do something else.
And of all the things I've said I would try, think about how much I have to not like something to say I wouldn't do it. Right?
So,
think about the dumb shit I've said I would do.
I guess the one good thing I can think about is just doing JML then. Because JML was reserved for Lord Vader, which is not down.
Yeah, that would work. I like GMO because you can also undermine it. Actually, let's not bother with that bullshit. You don't need to.
Yeah. All right. Well, we've made the suitable plan adjustments that enable this. Baylan, I guess, can still be a thing, right? It's but isn't JKA's mechanic bonus turn?
Yes.
Sorry?
Yeah, JK's thing is a bonus turn.
Yeah, JK is bonus turn, not DM yet, so he can't be prevented. That shit.
We can stop him from gaining buffs and whatnot.
I mean, if you have a faster cat, you can cheat cat and just regain banners eventually. Doesn't really matter.
Okay. Okay. Who's getting handcuffed? Either JKR or Hoda.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you need help. Seek some.
Please seek
Denver-
out
I didn't
the
know Denver
Lord.
was over this week.
Well, I didn't know
If
we
you're
were
going
king
to random folks.
I
No.
know
If you're going
King
to
Show
random
Champ now.
folks to seek help for
I
the
mean,
shit.
he lives in
He
Saudi
needs help,
Arabia.
brother.
He lives in Saudi
If you
Arabia,
just
dude. They do
listen-
more
yeah,
than
if you
just
just
shame
listen-
you over there for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you listen to the accent,
That's
yeah,
right,
if
I know.
Know what I'm saying? Yeah.
If you listen to the accent, you will know that he is just repressed.
This is not halal.
No. If you're going to random folks to seek help for a kid, you need help. Like, what do you want me to say?
Oh, I don't think
Like
so.
a random
I think-
guy on the
I think-
internet is
I
what's
don't
your...
So.
I think I'm healthy. Yeah.
Is your
I
fix?
think you're overly judgmental.
Yeah, you
Mhm,
so.
mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, that's also probably true.
What is it?
But still-
Banners are not as good. Okay,
Yes,
clean,
I-
James
what is
A.
it? The bless your heart, the Habibi thing? Just start saying now Habibi.
Oh
What
no!
the fuck?
Please no! Please no! Please God
What?
no!
Please,
No!
oh, I know.
I have great
I'm
mothers.
just kidding.
Great
Absolutely.
mothers.
Dagger,
looks
you're
like
gonna
a
try and
65.
get Das banned. Yeah, he's
Great
gonna try
Mothers
and
looks
get
like a
Das banned is what's
65.
gonna happen.
But no, is Habibi not a term of endearment?
Chrome. Curious.
Yeah, it just means like a good friend or something. Like, depends on the context.
Yeah, that's
But yeah, it is
I
a term of endearment.
What is this?
Yeah, I didn't understand your question at all. But yes, it is a term of endearment. Endearment meaning, sorry, hold on.
yeah, endearment meaning like you call your friends that sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very.
That's
It
that's
is.
what I was saying.
Yeah, very fair.
DTMG, really? Talk to me. With a 5 10 really, friend? Oh, I like you.
Yeah, the Tankron's really good right now.
I think I even have such a thing.
Yeah.
We could attempt this. What say you guys?
I'm down for the sickness.
Would you like this
I
more
would
or
rather
the
do DTMG on
or the
Crimes.
high
To
armor
move on.
penetration Gungans? Those are the choice.
If you're asking me,
Um,
I would say
definitely not
DTMG,
Gungans.
But I also want to see if this works more so than I want.
Hmm.
And I want you to win.
How important do you think the
I don't want
TFP
for
is
this.
to this? How important is TFP in the scheme of things?
Not at all. It's just the guy probably didn't have Death Trooper left. I'm willing to bet he didn't have Death Trooper.
Interesting. Yeah, I think death's the way to go.
It is an attacker. So the only
It's a
thing this
tank
guy
cron.
brings is
I think this is so
an
interesting.
AoE.
Okay, so we're looking really secure here. This means that it's something like right. We write in Slacker over there for Trench. Maybe Slacker FOSF only. What do you think about that?
11.
I would rather you SLKR this and then
Really?
move DTMG over to that.
We can look at the Trench, actually. That's a fair point. I did say I was going to do that homework. Let me catch up with the chat for a sec. I've been kind of tunneled for a minute. Why have you been using a support cron with BKM? Just the stats? I want to... Yeah, I think it's just the stats. Yeah. Darth Perspiration! Thank you for the follow. This is another content creator, right? Why do I recognize the name? Darth Perspiration.
You were in VG with him back in the day.
Yeah, it connects. Thank you for the follow, man. Welcome. Juha has followed the channel. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Interesting. Look at this trio, friends. Used a support cron. 50 second. Yeah, I don't think I would go so light.
I would take a full team if you were gonna do this shit.
Is it JMK that I should use against well shit, I forgot. I still need to look. I guess we'll do. Maybe JMK goes versus JMK. JMK is best qualified to deal with the bonus damage out of JK.
Yeah, I mean,
Then
just
again-
do GMK
then
mirror
again,
and check
why
if you're
not?
faster.
Then again, why not just do Baylan with the Obacron? Right? The Trench.
That's
Talk about
probably
it.
safer.
Now, it'll be... Let's take a look at the Datacron real quick. Call it Relic 7.
It's FTC, yeah. So,
It is the new
Optimus?
Datacron set. Impossible.
is it?
Yeah, it is. Oh, wait. This
Wait,
is
so
the
I
old
thought
one?
you
Oh,
FTC.
okay. The color, they changed the color on this, and I associate it with something different.
Yeah, it's
Carry on.
looks like
Carry on. Millimeters, right? Right. Let's talk banners, friends. The very finest, if you would please. Yeah, Slacker FOSF 68.
that is the fucking.
I mean, there you have it.
Somebody earning some large
It's
pain.
well, we are not, but Bane is the reserved option here for Stranger. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
while we're debating all this, we know that this is what we're doing, right? No disagreements with me on this.
Yes. Yes.
Giga health here, protection upcron. Let's see how it works. We've got double Relic 10 action here with C and Bane. Looks like actually ads are on the way here in a minute, so why don't I take the opportunity to have a quick break, not have you guys miss no action, and we'll be right back to continue. Thank you for watching, and yeah, see you in a moment. All right, people, we're back. The show continues. We're back from ads. We press on. I mean, let's afford the guy a quick look, yeah? All right, speed set, health, orientation. Solid Malicos setup. Good speed, too. All right, good star killer. Nothing to sneeze at, that's fine. All right, and what is this? Just a ton of health. Ooh, the armor pen's not fun. All right, well, let's have at it then. I love these. Oh, by the way, this is where Sith Eternal landed at Relic 10. I love it. He's 200,000 on the nose. So there, just over 3, 500 speed, 67.1% armor, and 13.5 special offense. Love it. All right. Yeah. This. And then we panic. Right. That's the correct technique. Like once, and then we panic. Yes.
And now we shit our pants.
Then we die, Mr. Bond.
The one thing I wouldn't do is do AoE with Bane, like just save it.
Yeah, that's what That's what I did last round, and I did not regret doing that. In fact, he's going to counterattack, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I would hit her or Barris. Ideally her.
Well, probably not her, because she's going to buff them, right? There's no reason to kill somebody at a time that is not advantageous to me. I don't think this can be countered, so why the hell not?
No, it can't be countered.
You son of a bitch. Ruined my life.
You've been countered. Good sir.
Okay, boy, we are just taking away his offense, I'll tell you that. Stop the prop disruption. Who said you could do this? God. Transformo? Transformo? Transformo quickly? Transformo quickly?
Yeah, that's the sheer. I'm not the dead type of shit.
Say, love this cron. It would be great if you could turn.
Gotta love these.
Almost there.
Stay on target.
Just a little further.
Oh my god. The AoE is just killer. Please. Please, just stop.
Stop hurting me.
Why won't you just stop?
Is it just
Why
me
are
or
you
he
being
doesn't have
like
the same
this?
All right. Here, Incorporated.
I think you can your game.
Oh, what happened to it? What?
All right.
You hit him so hard, he's all fucked up.
This is the potential.
What is this?
This is not to be laughed at. This is actually quite dangerous because there is actual risk here.
He's gone full.
Yeah, Bane almost had serious issues. That is no lie, friend. You are completely correct about that. Go ahead, do this. Hit him with the Giga. What do you give me? That is
He
completely
fell on
fine.
his keys.
Hold on, Tass. You might want to resize your game. If you look on the right-hand side, it is.
Let me have a look.
Your background is bleeding over.
I see. There we go.
There you go.
Ever so slightly too small.
Just figured. Man, imagine me being helpful.
It is a fairly
That's
foreign
first.
concept, yes. All right, 66 is excellent.
That was good. Scary, but good.
You know, you go in prepared to understand that if the worst happens, you lose your Bane and C's able to knock out your main two and hopefully survive till the bitter end.
Yeah, a little high pitch there. Higher volume.
Yeah. All right. So this is where we take our so-called risk with gas.
I think you're going to do well.
I believe in me. This Kron is beyond absurd. So, not in the least bit surprised.
Oh, neat.
All right. I guess ride the baloney pony? I have no idea what I'm doing.
Anyways, but you should send this.
I also think we want to move kind of expeditiously. It might take a while.
Yeah, it does.
People
Then
are
all of a sudden, Gas gets angry, and then you're like, "Oh, okay."
What did it say for this one? All right, so what was that? 2 minutes 45. So we're looking to be done and dusted in 3 minutes ish. We gotta move.
Typical man answer.
Yes. 3, 2, go.
Disco. I just
Okay.
focus on Quiggle the entire time.
You don't have a big AoE dispel. So is this important
No.
to save? Let's assume the
I would
answer is
just say
yes.
Just do the basics.
Yeah,
Don't
see,
worry
this
about
this
it.
feels okay. You hit who you must. I see that. We don't have discretion. That's fine.
You're just reducing his max health, so you're gonna be fine.
Oh yeah.
It all makes sense.
It's not a whole lot of just. I might as well hit a water. But,
push turn
not.
meter? I'm gonna assume the answer is yes.
It's a good call, my friend.
It is a whole lot of just smash buttons.
It
Damn,
almost
Lady
feels
Geek
like an
coming at-
auto.
coming at- Man, Lady Geek coming at all of us. Typical man answer. Haha, yep, sounds like a Friday night.
That's why I said it, Lady Geek.
Damn. I will say it on
Oh,
behalf
shit.
of the women. All men need to do better.
You boys having a time over there. Or Quiggled. You got rid of alert.
Bye.
I'm into
Oh, look.
it. So far, so
Wow.
good.
Well,
Looking to get rid of the unique effects.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah.
Want them all gone. Take him away. Oh boy. Look, I guess it's you right now, but maybe not. Just basic. Chill for a sec. Ooh, we gotta save this. This can't be the
I
right
gotta
time
say
for it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, this can't be the right time for that.
You'll have a delicious
Ow.
opportunity
Ow.
soon enough.
Hey, you stop that.
Two, one day.
You knock. You,
Is this
you,
guy coming out of that
listen,
Giga dodge? Nope, not quite.
listen here, Mr.
Good.
Pirate Man. You can stop that anytime.
At any time. There is no wrong way. Kiss my ass and die. Oh god. Okay. On my fave.
Okay, we're
Not the
doing
worst,
it. We're
it's
doing
not the
it.
best.
Uh-oh.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm afraid that won't work.
That is
Give
Big
me-
Ninja.
The freaking dude. Come on, just stealth. I really would prefer if you
He
died.
just permanently stuck in stealth, even though he just got dispelled.
Yes.
That's cool.
What's
I like
important,
it.
what's important to
The fact
realize
that he
is
got
that
dispelled and just went into stealth again.
what's important
It's
to
just
realize is that
impressive.
I'm not mad, and in fact, I'm entirely cool with that.
Yeah. I mean, even if you were mad, what's gonna happen?
Fair.
You salty?
Legitimate. Legit. Hey, that is a completely fair point. The man makes.
Well,
Damn,
he
he is
hits.
like one-shotting your gas.
Yeah. Look,
What
gas
the
is
fuck?
gas is like. What
He
do I?
does.
What do
He
I
does
even?
ramp. Yeah, he does. He does ramp up.
Gas is like. What
Gas
do I
sat
even
down
do?
so
here?
fast he stood back up, was like, oh shit, I sat down.
Like, take a seat, young Skywalker.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Go ahead and do it at this point.
I would do this on auto at this point. I don't think
Yeah.
you're gonna move fast.
I don't know that I need to worry about anything. It's true. Now that he's back up,
You just-
yeah, we're moving in the right direction. Fine. Piss on it. Kill him. 2 minutes. Oh, God. See, that stuff's bad.
It's bad, okay?
Target.
It's bad. It's bad.
No, it's just eventually they're gonna kill Parking Hondo.
Right.
Right
Somewhere
about
around
now.
nowish.
Alright. Yeah.
Or not
soon.
now-ish.
Yeah, slightly,
yes,
slightly
sir.
delayed. Slightly delayed.
Yep. Yes, Sir Grizzle. That is.
yes.
There you
more.
go.
Yes.
Alright.
Yay!
64, as
Hold on, there's a
advertised.
question in the chat. Hold on. Yes, there's Ranger, Dagger, and Shake here with Tassenix.
Yes.
Way to go, Tash. You did a great job. We really
Friends,
liked it.
fellow streamers.
Sir Grizzly asked, "Who's in the
Yes.
call? Is that
That-
Ranger?"
It's Ranger Danger.
That's right.
Don't get too
Ranger
close.
danger. All right, that was a 64. That was way better than what Slacker was going to be. Incredible counter. All right,
Sir Grizzly. There's a lot
I know.
of-
I was saying that before I came on there. Like, I don't know, because last time I went on task during one of these GAC, someone got really pissy about us, just being bros and
look.
homies and yapping.
Look,
I
there
think
there
it's-
is
I
an
think-
upper
I think
limit that
it's-
the viewer can be expected to tolerate, and that's not an unfair point, but I don't honestly think that we were there.
Yeah, I think it's overwhelmingly positive what we bring and what
Yeah.
the people enjoy. As long as I don't off topic us too much, that seems to be the thing people dislike the most.
That's right. It's down target.
It's just baseball. Nobody likes baseball, that's all there
Bro,
is
I
to
didn't even
it.
bring up baseball. It's not
Wow,
even baseball
Baylan
season. Pitchers and catchers
65?
don't report
Well,
for like
that's
another
You
2
shut
months.
your filthy communist mouth about that. Well, we're just going
Goodness.
to move on before I get angry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh,
Wait,
how
I'm
can
not
I be
even allowed to bring
communist
it up.
again?
I'll
Goodness.
fight.
I see
No,
that.
no, hold on,
haven't
Ranger.
reported yet.
I
I
can't
can
feel confident.
I can hear the sound of Ranger pulling his T-shirt up over his head. Says, "You want to go?"
Yeah, it's
Corn-
right.
yeah, I just
that's right.
imagine. I just imagined Ranger going all Cornholio.
Just chug
Oh,
a
no, I
can
don't
of
need-
natty, crush it on his forehead. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game
Lone-
on.
Big Ninja Lone Star says, if the chat can handle Dagger, we can handle anyone.
That's true
The rest of us
scientific.
more,
Oh my
normal.
god.
Not an unfair point.
Legitimate comments being made by the chat. Yeah.
Interesting.
And I haven't even brought up,
Well, that's
and I
why.
haven't even brought up the NFL playoffs yet.
So this could work.
They've been
Yeah,
good, haven't
also
they? Oh my
something nobody
god.
likes.
This could work.
What are you talking about?
Have a dispel.
Shut
Only
up.
US
Work.
Sports,
So-
nobody plays on a side that's from your country. So
Heratran,
God.
talk.
Dagger isn't in the TASSOS VC. Yeah, I definitely say more things when I'm in the TASSOS VC than I will say on TASSOS stream.
Very true.
I think that's most of us.
I
we're just
have
normal
heard
humans.
I've heard some things. Yes.
Most stuff that can't be said outside of that
I
VC.
wouldn't say
no.
most. It's not most. It's definitely not most.
Mostly.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Interesting that this Gungans 4-man is a thing. 66 banners. Who is it that you're ditching? You're
Grizzly asked, how are you looking banner-wise so far?
He's
So you could
good.
do it
He's
either
ahead.
way. You could do it.
Yes.
You
Like
could
a
do
drop
it
ahead.
without a tank either way. Interesting.
TAS is locked in, Grizzly, but he coaxed out a drop, and he hasn't dropped yet, and he's only had one bad banner fight.
Yep.
He's also ahead on banners, even without the drop. Yes, he was like 10, 15 banners ahead after front wall went down, I want to say.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying the Night Sisters versus Jabba was poor banners, but it was still a dub.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
else has been pretty clean.
Yep.
Well, I was proud of my defense today because my opponent got a 1784 and didn't drop any banners, and I beat his ass after dropping three
Wow.
fights.
Sub 1800 with no drops is like that's borderline trying.
That is delicious. And
I know.
DTMG. Wow. I still have great mothers, guys.
Yeah, I finished my
Mothers.
GAC with JML and JMK on the bench.
Feels wrong. Use great mothers.
I finished mine with nothing left because I got to drop a whole bunch of shit.
You
Because
bum.
my opponent just
Ha.
dropped like 21
Well,
battles.
We never
Well,
drop
maybe if you
fights
want-
over here.
Clear.
I'll tell you that.
Well, that's right. That never
Heratran has
happens.
lost so much money on the under, it's ridiculous. Don't listen to him.
The poor man had the audacity to believe in me and was swiftly punished by the hand of fate.
Oh, dude.
Eh,
Oh, no.
fair. Okay, so we're gonna do this with the Kron Empire Imperial Trooper. Oh, look at this! You think this might be worth taking?
I think Ramjo, you should shut your whore mouth, and I say that in a nice way.
I'm with you, Ramjo.
I don't even think it's
You
necessary.
want to have 4v4 ships? You want to have
No.
4 fleets?
No, that's not what he's saying. He's saying like extra teams on defense, not.
No, he said how.
No, he's saying,
No, he's saying
expanding
more
cover
ships.
to-
Go read.
yeah,
No, I-
and
Four ships
he can
instead of
also
four
just
fleets.
see himself out. Yeah, he can see
Yeah.
himself out. Like,
Oh.
just
Yeah, I'm not.
bye. How about you?
Respectfully,
Hostile.
no more ships.
No, there is no respect
Listen.
involved in this.
He says not
Please.
4 fleets, 1 more fleet. And I said, and respectfully, no. See
No.
yourself out.
Good damage and
We
health.
don't want. Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
we can have more teams. That's whatever. I don't need more
Yeah.
fleets.
I don't even want more teams. That already takes long enough.
You'll get more teams and you'll like it, young man.
I'm just saying, if you want to change GAC, change the board or change the system.
All right.
I don't want to have to fight 15 5v5 teams.
It's a lot. It is a
We're at
lot.
11
Yeah.
right now. How big does the board have to be reasonable and kick the
Well,
can and reasonable?
I
enough
just
down the
think
road?
5v5 could expand a little bit. It'd be okay. I mean, we're good, right? But
Yeah,
3v3, I think I might have a stroke.
Honestly, we're running out of, like, I've been having stuff left that I would think is good teams.
Yes, it's kind of crazy.
Well, while I agree in principle that we could expand the board, I think if they start expanding the board, we don't go back. Right? So if they start
Yeah,
expanding
also,
the board,
I don't
they
want to
don't
spend more
fix
time.
it, they just expand the board instead of fixing.
Well, you make a good point because do we trust capital gains? I don't at this point anymore.
Yeah, I before you got here, I think I said that the last 2 months they've done a great job of eroding the previous 2 years of trust.
Oh
rebuild.
God, yes. Oh my God.
Because they were doing pretty good there for a couple of years with making the game cheaper.
They
making it
did.
more
They
accessible.
did.
better
Yeah.
communication.
Also,
Ted,
I
you're
must say, I'm not a big fan of this.
So far,
Wait,
so
yes,
not
I'm not a
great.
big fan of this.
This
We're
is not good.
We're still not taking turns. Still, okay. Thank you,
Right.
friend.
There you go. That's
All right.
starting.
I appreciate.
That's good. That's good.
All
We
right,
got
here
a
we-
rip
yeah,
turn
here
meter,
comes the
obviously.
fun.
This is where we make the comeback.
Yes.
I would
Can't
not do
dispel.
because that's not fair to you.
Yeah, the dispel is not the choice of the day. We'll go ahead and do the AoE though. Look at those staggers.
Okay.
I mean, this
well,
is what it
well.
is. So
This is what you
Yes.
signed up for.
Yeah,
probably
this is
this
what
one.
was.
Ow,
Yeah,
There's
for
no
what-
joy
ow.
feeling.
Thank God we have that revive. That is giving me a feeling of confidence that I do not otherwise deserve. Fine. Yes, dispel.
Not having the droid too, so there's no permakill is really nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, really, if
dispel.
ED could just die, that would be ideal. You know.
We just
I'm
need
not
to go
gonna
ahead
tell you,
and
I
get
did
rid of her. He needs to go.
I did the Candorous counter to Resistance team today. I gotta tell you, it's a little scary.
Yeah.
Scary. Well, yeah, oh yeah, it's scary, but
Believe.
it's beautiful. Zalbar mission, Candorous. Oh god, it's scary.
Yeah, I streamed it for task once. I didn't take a turn.
Perfect.
Not only did I take a turn,
Nice.
there wasn't even a bar. There wasn't even a bar on the side to show when I'd get a turn. The game was like, you don't get a turn.
Shake, it's always
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
easy.
swapped
yeah,
my
yeah.
drones a bit to
It's
make
always
life
easy for you to not believe, Shake.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I swapped grounds to make life easier for myself. Like I built a ground for that this time
fair.
around.
I think we're full. Boom.
That looks
65.
good.
Can't
But I
hang out
also
with
was
a
there when
stick.
Dagger just took 0 turns. That was fun to watch as a
That was
spectator.
That was delicious. Yes.
That was sublime. 65. As promised,
problem-
so delivered.
Yeah, Reds fan says Gak should probably add one more team on defense. The problem with adding one more team on defense is that doesn't solve any of the problems. So in order to solve any of the issues and actually kick the can down the road a reasonable amount, you'd have to add 3 to 4 teams to defense in fives and like 6-ish, 5 to 6-ish teams in threes. And I'm telling you, that just is kicking the can down the road like a year and a half before they have to do that shit again. So I'm not a big fan of expanding the board for that reason because it's not solving the problem.
No, I'm with you. I'd like to see them just do something totally different. Not Coliseum, by the way, if you're listening to CG, and I know you are.
Mhm.
Don't touch that. You have failed horribly. Do not touch that with PvP.
Honestly, just do bans like you did before for TW, where you ban characters for an era, or just put bonuses in zones.
Oh, shit. Come on.
I like the
Hey.
bonuses more than taking stuff away from players.
Sure. I'm just saying, like, there are ways to change the meta
Kitty,
without
stop that.
actually, like...
Get away.
And it also depends on
Yeah.
how you manufacture the bans, because I think I honestly believe there are ways to do the bans without actually taking things away. Like, for example, what you would do is you'd say, these characters can't be on defense.
That's fine, but I would trust you, bro, to do that. I do not
That's
trust
fair.
other
No, that's
games
fair.
to do that.
That's fair.
There's a
When I
big
say
difference.
bans, I mean more like ban it on offense, or either ban it on defense, or like, for example, say, hey, for this era, this team does this on defense. That just said, I don't know. There are ways to change the meta that don't require adding more teams. But I already,
Also,
like,
the trust
5v5
isn't
already
there.
takes me 45 minutes to an hour, and 3v3 takes me an hour to an
Oh
hour and a
yeah,
half. I am
absolutely.
good. I am good on more of that.
Yeah, because I don't want to spend. Like, I even dislike the amount I spend already. I don't feel like spending more time.
True Owens, the guy, he says, guys, shouldn't era units be allowed in normal game, but they are the gear relic stars that correspond to the era level? Would that not incentivize? Yes, I agree. I thought that's what they're going to do initially, where you have to increase your era level and all of the units you get end up being that same era level. As opposed to having to individually level the characters, you level your era. Sure, it would cost more, grind more, blah, 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 but it would actually allow players to feel like they're making more progress, and it would allow them to have more agency over how fast they move through the era. But
All right.
I don't like the idea of individually leveling units, because if you're going to do that, why not just give us the fucking units to begin with?
Well, all I know is I'm about to spend a lot of money to get that new mall, and I'm not happy about it.
He's not actually that expensive, all things considered. They're giving you a bunch of the orange shit, so we did the math. If you buy the shards, it's like an extra $20 to $30 upcharge per character.
I know,
So-
but I mean that's subjective because what may not be expensive for you is kind of really rough for a lot of people. You know,
What I'm saying is, if you're buying the shards,
I am.
that's $700. So if
Yeah,
you're willing to spend $700, I don't feel like spending the extra. I'm just saying, like, I don't feel like spending the extra $200 is that bad after you've already spent the $700.
Yeah, it's roughly
Well,
like $1,000 in total over the course of like 3 months if you want to be cheap about it. If you're playing normal, it's like $1,500.
I know,
which is
but
bad.
it's just bad. I mean, that's a house payment. You know, that's ridiculous
here's
money
the
for a
thing.
mobile game.
It's still less than half the price marquees were before we moved to this system.
Yeah, the thing again, Dagger, you went forward in time. You just don't get to go, yes, we're gonna move back. That's why
No,
it's
I
bad.
understand that. What I'm saying is that now looking at the way the era system played out, I think a lot of people did a little bit of spending they didn't have to. So I think going forward, if the expectation is buy shards plus $25 to $30 upcharge per character to get to the era level, I think is, I'm not going to say reasonable, but I think it's palatable for most Dolphin level spenders who are buying characters.
No, no, that's
depends
not.
on how you
Here's the
like
thing,
it.
if you were buying characters for $100 before, you were able to budget in the ability to probably spend the extra $20 to $30.
I'm
because you're
slightly
buying the
ashamed to
Era
say
Pack.
this, but I'm going to have to kidnap the conversation back for a minute.
Oh,
Sorry.
Thankfully, we can go back to watching
Just-
Gag.
What do you think
instead
is
of-
what do you think sounds better to you? Now the Bobocron does afford 75% defense here. In addition to all these great stats, we will have Dengar 3, Zam 6 active.
Eh,
I like this.
Yeah, so it's either this or JMK Mirror. Now the issue, of course, being he's faster. So
Is it a tank run? Or what is
interesting
it?
that you should say that. It's a tank cron, so I guess it doesn't matter. JMK might indeed be the safer way, which implies that
I
against.
still like Dengar though.
Okay, well,
this
hold
is
on.
probably better
Let-
because A, there's no revive, and B, you don't have to play any shenaniganry games.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So the choices against Ray up top, Ray, L3, Cal, GK, and Swallow would either be JMK or Slacker. That's what it would be.
Be doing Slacker there, anyways.
this is beyond me because
Well,
I've just been using the support
Slacker-
ROM with protection.
Well, if I'm doing JMK, if I'm not doing JMK here in a mirror situation, then I would probably just do JMK into Ray. I don't see what the issue is.
Yeah.
Just going to smite
You
Cal.
can think about the AMK later. Yeah, I mean, you can do JMK whatever. I just don't like JMK here because it's A, worse banners, and B, still some orange.
All right, so this is going to be the quote, maybe risky fight that we're going to do.
Yeah. They already
If it
did
fails-
that thing, Ninja Load.
If it fails, we know who to blame.
Yes, we do know who to blame.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, blame Shake.
Of course I know him.
Yeah, that's
He's me.
That's exactly.
Excuse me?
Does this only
Yeah, I mean,
get-
Why
his
am
people
I-
are buying this game. It's clearly his fault.
does this
That's
only
Okay,
get
first
shared
off,
to
EA
bounty
sale has
players?
not yet gone through. You can
Your
only
point?
blame me when the sale gets through.
Oh, we can blame you all we want. Yeah,
what
they're
does their
making
ability
decisions
do?
based on the sale to make it go
Yeah,
through.
100%.
So therefore,
Yeah.
it is your fault that these things are happening because
Yeah.
the sale was
Okay,
done.
I understand.
And you don't like
it's all
fake
coming
calls.
Yeah. Guy who I think the reason he doesn't like baseball is that his entire backyard looks like a baseball.
Oh, wow. The hit.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna get cast canceled.
Yes,
Working
you
on
are.
it. You are.
I will
working
vote
on
for it.
Yes, I will, True. I
Doing
will be
me
getting
no
all
favors.
7-star day one.
No. I love Shake. Shake is amazing people,
We do love
Thus,
except for his GAC opinion. Some of his GAC advice,
shit.
but the rest of it's good.
Oh my god.
Dude, all right. First off, Tass has been there for his GAC.
okay, quickly, you over there.
Yeah,
You
look,
over there.
It's usually based on what works
I have
for
business
me,
with
and
you.
most of the time.
This is looking
I know,
great.
I know.
Cass.
The issue is most of my mods are
Feels good,
different than like some
Yeah.
teams just have different mods.
Oh, this
slash
is beautiful.
crowns
This
I
looks
like.
really well.
So
Yeah, I'm doing it because I'm a
sometimes I give
content.
advice that
Yeah, but also
64.
Good job, Tass.
Hell yes.
That's great.
it's also just not going to be like I understand everybody doesn't like the fact that there's an upcharge. I'm not here to tell people they should like it or that it's reasonable. But the upcharge isn't the $300 per character we thought it would be. So all I'm saying is, like, if you're willing to budget $700 to $800 per era, the gap between, or the delta between 800 and 950 is not that much.
Well, for some
Also,
people,
you're probably gonna spend more than 800 to 900 in the first place, but yes.
And yes, Trues, I am a content creator. I am going to get Maul. I'd be ridiculous not to have him day one to show people. Because as Tass can speak to, as content creators, people rely on us to have all the stuff and to be able to give opinions and show it and understand it and give you guys information so you guys can make better informed decisions. So we're on the front lines for this shit, whether we like it or not.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I'm not defending CG's decision to do this. I'm just saying that for how much they could have charged us, we're getting off, I don't want to say easy, but we're getting off, I think, with a reasonable price point.
That's okay. We'll agree to disagree. I think it's unreasonable, but that's okay.
Yeah, I also don't really think it's reasonable, but
I already said I didn't think what they did was reasonable. I'm saying the price point they're adding on, they could have just said, all right, fuck you, it's $150 per character, eat shit. And they didn't do that.
They could do a lot of things, including canceling the game tomorrow. So
That's true. And we're all going to go play Warcraft, and it's going to be awesome.
God, no. Fuck
yeah,
that.
no.
What do you mean? Blood for the Blood God. Quit being pussies.
No.
First off, that's a Warhammer thing.
I know.
Wrong fucking game.
Yeah, first off, like...
When I say Warcraft, I apologize. I'm so sorry, guys. I meant Warhammer. My bad. I just realized that. I was like, oh no.
Game straight.
I know. A little slip of the tongue. Warcraft, Warhammer. Yeah, I shit the bed on that.
Damn.
One.
Anybody who likes Warhammer is going to come into your DMs and just like scream at you for like a month.
No, they won't, because they've heard me talk
Also,
at maximum about all the lore because I've read all the shit.
I'm from Saudi.
That's right. We don't care where the blood flows, as long as it's flowing.
I have no problem to that.
All right, what are we doing for Ray here? This looks interesting.
I don't know, Cass is on mute, so...
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's my bad.
He's just kind of done with us.
Yeah, Sheikh is from Saudi Arabia, yes. So the two fights remaining are to use JMK and to use Slacker. What do you think is the best division? Well, first, I mean, the only relevant question is what's best here against the Ray?
SLKR.
I like Slacker.
Yes.
Yeah, SLK2 man here. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. By the way, Ryan George.
You said SLK2 man?
Yeah. If you haven't gone on YouTube and looked up Ryan George, dude is really fucking funny. He's the guy that does like the trailer review stuff. Yeah. Really funny guy. Used to work for Screen Rant. Not sure if he still does.
So what are we doing here in terms of the fight? Like you're still
make them all die.
You're still going after
make them all
die.
Then
do AOAs and yeah.
So you're overthinking this. Just
I cannot explain this any simpler. Make them all die.
Yeah, stun GK, then sweep until they all die. I believe in you.
Tell us why you say stun GK. To minimize the spread of.
No, because you have to stun GK because he's taunting.
Don't we get to ignore it because of the Crumb?
Yes.
No, but what other character are you gonna stun though?
Like, this is why I'm asking. It would be like Ben or Cal, I would say.
Cal, honestly, I'm gonna be as honest as I can. I don't know how much the stuff you're going to do in this 5 minutes.
I believe you. You can probably stun Ben, honestly, though, as well. I like that.
Hey, Delman 35. The question is there any level of risk to this? Because I could literally take a full team. I'm up on banners. I just don't want to screw this up.
You can take Ray if you want. If you want
a full team, probably gonna die
if you want a safety blanket. You can take Dre, but the problem is the whirlwinds are just going to kill people.
Yeah,
so
I know, but
because if
it's still 59-60.
If you want to limp out with 58 to 59 banners, you can take a full team. But it's
okay.
Depends on what you want banner wise.
I guess if we stun Ben, that's fine. It's just I'm worried about Cal.
What's he gonna do? Like, what? Why are you worried about him?
Not focusing him.
What's
right?
the word?
Who's the first focus target?
Whoever dies the swipes first.
Yeah, that. No, If
Okay.
this is the Daggercron, him healing isn't relevant. Also his unique is also completely fucking irrelevant because whatever.
The only thing
just
that's going to slow you down at all is GK's crit immunity. That's it.
Yeah.
I would lead with swipe.
Just
and then
stun
stab.
either GK or Ben and move on.
Yeah. You're going to go before Ray, so I'd lead with swipe to get 5 crits. Because then GK is going to give them all crit immunity. Then Ray is going to lifeblood, giving them redundant crit immunity, allowing you to stab it off.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't mind that.
If you're trying to be all extra fancy and like talk the fight through, that's how I would open it.
What? Yeah, Bussy Pirate says this is an easy 2-man. Reds fan says,
Yeah.
what if Ray uses her nuke and Slacker isn't an ultimate? I think against 5 members of the team, we would at least have 1 charge. I very much doubt that we would be caught in a situation where we have nothing.
Special Forces has an AoE you're going to use off the rip that's going to generate a ton of ult charge.
Yeah. I
Right,
would say
here we go.
trust in yourself and the data.
I believe in my Slacker. He's a big
I
boy.
believe in you, Kyle.
He's well prepared for this encounter, I would say.
Didn't you even
That's right.
R10 him?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
yes.
have an
Then
APAC.
you'll be
It's
fine.
disgusting.
If you fail this, just R10 your Special Forces.
That must be the
That-
secret to success.
that was why we failed. Oh my god.
Alright, so far, so didn't give a fuck?
Okay, just stay on him then, or go over to GK.
Yeah.
You can
No.
out hit Ray, probably just remove stacks.
Oh, that's probably fair. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
Fine to
All
kill
right,
people.
a lot
That's
of nothing
fine.
happened.
Swipe here, of course.
Swipe away.
You stop that now,
AoE.
damn it.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
AoE probably because we don't
Stay on target.
more.
Stop that.
Stop it.
Okay. Stabby.
Stun bot too.
I like
Okay.
it. Now we
And
go
now you can
ultimate.
ult.
Now, do I ult here?
Yes, you
Well,
die.
actually, because she has a reduction in speed,
Yeah,
I think I would basic here.
I think I can actually lap it, yeah.
I think
Can you?
as
I hope.
well.
Oh, please don't let her take a turn.
Okay.
Target the gal. I want to say.
Target the cow?
Yeah, and then do.
And then do
call
third.
it-
He's just saying to stun.
It's just gonna stun him. That's all.
There's
Yeah.
nothing
There you go.
wrong with
And
that.
into ult we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
good, good.
This
I
is looking
I have a-
really bad, says Sotico. You gotta believe, Sotico. It's about what do you believe?
What part of it is looking bad, friend?
Yeah, just swipe, or not.
Surely we wanted to get rid of all that.
Yeah.
Good, good.
Stab.
So far.
You wanted to
Yeah.
hold your stab for that because Ray Mechanics.jpg.
See it, but I know he's coming out of stun. So
Yeah,
this
you
is
would've had
another
this here
one
anyways,
where I'll
but
just
I'll
I'll
stab.
swipe again.
So stab and then ult, please.
But do you see this? If I swipe, I'll get full ult charge and be ahead of
There you
red.
They
are.
have crit immunity, you will not get full ult charge.
There's only 2% without crit immunity. You're not gonna get enough charge.
Oh man.
Okay.
Oh, well, he did. I guess it will. Look at that.
You know, I've said
good to
if
know.
I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. It is the great burden of my life to be correct when so many around me are not.
Well, you didn't
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
know
good
you
for
were
you.
right. You guessed. You didn't even know you were right. You just guessed.
Yeah.
I felt
Because
that
you
I was
didn't-
right. I just
and the
didn't
reason
have
I
the
know you
faith of
guessed,
the
and the
people.
reason I know you guessed, and the reason I know you guessed
Guys,
is because when I
working.
pointed out the crit immunity, you were like, "Oh, you got that O face." When I pointed out the crit immunity, so you didn't even know that they had crit immunity.
Oh.
So you didn't even know. So no, I don't
Yeah,
wanna- I
the
don't wanna do
issue
that, kid.
is
Oh.
you're gonna be good. Yeah, it's gonna be max banners. There you go.
Oh.
Very impressed.
See,
Very impressed. First time pulling that off, honestly. So I was
That was
delighted.
great. That was really
bunch
good.
of casuals in that chat. Yes, that is true. They're all just in that like top somewhere the fuck Kyber 5.
Jeez, that's incredible.
Dude, hey, Cass isn't lying anymore when he talks about the top of Kyber 1 now for our podcast. I cracked it again.
Hey, yeah, that is a
That's
fine
true.
achievement.
He's
Cass
actually
won't be lying on the next week. Cass won't be lying about the top 200. I'm back.
is Fatal in the top 200 there? Because I don't think he
Pretty
is.
sure. What are you running here? You're
I
running
think
attacker.
I think it was
Okay.
top like 180 to 120, somewhere in there.
Attacker was
Okay, so he's decently high. Because
I
I
thought
remember
so.
he keeps moving between 600 to top 180 or something. So
Yeah, I'm doing
usually
rank
take
repair
it from.
myself, so I
This is the droid we're
Yeah.
looking for. All right.
taking the holidays off GAC really. Oh yeah, this is more than sufficient.
Also, drones. He's not in the top 10. I just want you to know.
I think
Yeah,
we're
Tess
just.
isn't even top 10 anymore. I don't even know if he's top 20.
I think we're
Yeah,
just.
so
He's top one in our hearts, though.
not really. I guess that.
I think I'm gonna do middle to Watt first, right? Because I think I want to smite Trench.
I like it.
I would almost just smite Django just for expeditiousness.
I mean, I see why you'd say that. That's not a terrible idea.
I just assume you're going to win this fight in like.
Yeah. I definitely am overworking it, but the point is I can think about it. So, fine. The resurrect would be immediate, but that is okay.
It's all right.
Reveal someone. Anytime.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are three of them.
Anytime. Oh, it's you. Do I want to increase their damage? I mean, they get speed, right?
Not. I don't think you're gonna have to worry about it. I would just kill Watt and then move on with your life.
Yeah. You don't feel me now?
Mhm.
Oh, very not nice of you. Almost there. Stay on target. Short all? No.
Yeah, I would short out.
Fight's taken a while, honestly.
It happens.
I think you did something wrong.
Oh, very sad to hear that, actually. Okay, you there. Fine.
So just good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'd rate it all right.
What is a
What's-
3-man? 67? I think you're gonna need a 66 here.
Oh,
En route to a 66, if you will.
I'd like to think that I could do better. Surely, surely I
I
can do
don't
better.
believe
I
you.
won't say what you can imagine what I was about to say to that.
I mean, you can imagine that it's going to happen, though, right?
No, when you said I'd like to think that I could do better.
Oh, yeah, fair. If I do this here and he dies, he's going to do the thing. You know?
I would do Mace.
Yes.
You said on miss.
Yeah, it's just he's going to do the thing.
I think you could just get him. Yeah.
See, that's the thing.
Now you can really get him.
Now you can just kill him.
You're not wrong.
Or fail to keep killing him.
Yeah, he's a reasonably beefy fellow, as it turns
just,
out, as the case may
Something
be.
fails. There you go. You got your
67.
67.
In the end.
67. That's delicious and creamy.
Incredible.
Hold on, Taff. We got to get you to do the 6-7. Come on, do it once.
Not
6,
I don't
7.
even know what that is, so I don't know.
It's where you take your hands and you move them up and down like they're Six,
I understand.
seven.
I understand the offer. I won't be doing it. I understand the nature of the offer. I won't be doing it.
No, Dragon. Nothing as good as 6'9". I agree. Them kids are on 6'7"
Here's
as
a hot
adults
take.
are on
Alright.
6'9".
Let's pay
Memeing
out the
aside-
people.
Memeing aside, 69 is overrated.
God, just shut up.
Those who believed are
rather-
rewarded.
Jesus
I would rather,
Christ.
no, here's the thing. I would rather just give. I don't need to receive while
That is giving.
Nice.
No, I'm receiving while I'm giving. I would rather just do the giving.
That's our dagger. All right. Let's go ahead and write in the fleets. So he's got the
I would rather be able to watch while I give, right? Like watch the,
one.
Oh, Sal.
My dear.
Trust me, I may be 50, but I'm a bad man at my
Look,
age.
all I'm saying is, I get it. I was 22 once. It was great.
So
Now,
we have some options here. First,
really
I want to
do.
look up. I want to look up and see what's hot these days against.
looking your partner in the eyes while you give it to them, probably one of the best.
Well, that's part of it, but I mean, geez, Louise.
Bans everywhere.
Yeah, that just. Yeah.
I reject your reality, Ray Rock. I reject your reality and substance. If we're going Mythbusters.
All right.
Sounds like Tico.
Show me the way. Yeah, this is what I had seen, a Malevolence counter. I think I might run this.
Oh no. Big Ninja said Dagger would rather watch, so he's the reason there's a chair in the corner of every hotel room.
People can infer whatever they want from my word.
I'm speechless. I'm not going to say
Ask
anything.
your mom how much of a giver I am.
I'm just,
Big-
I'm
you
just-
can't go to the mom thing. That's
I'm
weak.
just
I
going to
can do
be out
whatever
here.
I was gonna say. I was gonna
Alright.
say ask your wife, but that seems ruder.
Yeah, it does. It
that
does
does
seem a
not
little
sound-
rude now that you mention it. Yes.
Yeah, we don't want to be rude.
Let's see what happens here.
But I believe in you.
Oh, what's your lead? What's your? I didn't ask you.
It's Malevolence here.
No. Banner lead. What's your banner lead?
Oh,
44.
something like 34, legitimately.
Oh, True said 44.
Oh, 44. Yes, it is
44?
losable.
Oh my
Thank
god,
you
is
for
it that
asking.
high? I don't think it's that high.
It is. If it is 44, that's still losable.
I
HR loves
agree
it, by
with
the way.
that.
Well, that's assuming that Taz shits the bed on Fleet. So
Here's the thing, Sotico. I'm not that hard to find in real life on the internet. So
True.
my HR knows exactly who I am on the internet.
that's
And
true.
they're okay with knowing who I am.
Disgusting. Rat. Okay.
This is looking
Aw,
good.
This is the part that hurts, though.
It does a little bit, yeah.
I mean, you got to just stay on target. Stay on target.
Loosen up.
Stay on target.
Oh, Sotico, sorry. I misunderstood. It was
Wait,
right
no.
under... Your comment was right under... well, not right under, but a couple under
Okay.
Lone Star, so I just thought you were responding to him. My apologies.
All right, this is good. Ho ho! Oh,
Oh.
oh boy! Oh boy!
And hold on to put the bass in your voices, because this shit sounds like a bunch of 5-year-olds.
It's Mickey Mouse, you psychopath.
Yeah, and your voice should not be able to go that high. You are a grown-ass man.
I do
You can
thousands
just
of
say that you
voices.
don't have any vocal talent. I mean, that's fine.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you want to say that,
The bitterness of your envy, man. It's just tastes bad, honestly.
Yeah.
Rather
No,
you
I can
didn't.
do a decent Elmo. I just ain't trying to do that shit.
Well, I do, and it's for the people. You know, just because I
That's
do
right.
Kermit the Frog doesn't
No
mean
one asked. No, I'm just kidding.
they asked.
Strictly speaking, he's correct. No one did ask.
Yeah.
So if it's 5 of
Oh, we actually have a question.
Oh, sure.
Dragon King Reaper. Some random advice for my GAC defense. I have Phoenix on top, and that's all R1. Should I put them in the back instead? Put my GM on top, since I'll be trying to R9 my troopers. Secondary question: should I use my Gear 12 Marin over Gear 9 or Gear 10 Spirit? I'm gonna be honest with you. It sounds like you're in like Chromium or something
Not
like that, and
Kyber.
I would not even hazard to guess.
Definitely
which
not
troop
Kyber.
defense.
I mean, the
probably
Marin
best
question's
to ask
pretty
somebody
easy.
else that isn't here.
Well, I mean, the Marin question is easy. Gear 9, Gear 10 Spirit. It just depends, but I'd go Marin. I mean, if they're Relic 1 and you've been not getting any
Okay,
holds,
what league are
sneaking
you
the
in, by
back-
the way, please? Can you just confirm what league are you in? Because that would change the question.
Very much
Because sometimes
so.
Gear 12 Marin can be nice.
What do we
so-
got?
I don't
40
know what
minutes?
time
We
is it
got
now.
time.
Depends.
Oh, yeah, I don't know, Tass. You got 37 minutes here. I don't know if you're going to be able to pull this off.
I believe you.
Of course. So just whatever you like is the answer to that.
Just place whatever,
Whatever
you
is
don't
the
need an offense
highest.
to clear. Final answer.
Yeah.
I need
The
some more
rest
ice.
doesn't
Be right back.
Sounds good, man. See you in a few.
Yeah, because also probably best to ask somebody that has recently, at least in the last 2 years, seen what
All right.
Carbonite looks
First off,
like.
First off, eat shit.
Sorry.
Task got
Why?
Task got
Oh, also, yes, Dagger is probably the right person. I just remembered. Yeah. Just recall that.
I was in Carbon.
Yeah.
Years.
Yeah, I just recalled that midway through. It's like, oh yeah, right.
The hate.
We have somebody here. But no, you know.
So
more
would you
seriously,
do triple against this and feel confident?
I would always. I have a tendency to take a reinforcement unless I need the banners to win.
I mean, I certainly don't need to risk it, so I'll take it anyway. But yeah. So I think that's the way I'm going to do this. I think I'll do Profundity to Negotiator and Leviathan to this home one.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, Fleet is not something I take chances on unless I feel the need to risk it for the biscuit.
That's fair.
And thankfully, as of right now, my GP's high enough to where I don't have to worry too much about ties.
That is completely fair. Yeah, I'm glad folks in the chat are answering more about this question, because I can't honestly give you a good answer about what to do with Phoenix these days in a defensive application. Not really.
Back wall, simple, clean.
Lady Geek, does Bane Vader beat Stranger with no Barracks? I'm gonna say it depends on the comp.
No.
But I would say unlikely.
Vader in general with Bane is not a great idea unless you're facing a team you can easily win against, because you won't decide to die.
The not having Vader die really like kneecaps Bane.
Yeah.
What should I do here? Pull him out?
I wouldn't pull it out.
Yeah, pull him out and mark him, I think is the call. Does that give us the finish? No, but it gives us the immediate action. That's fine.
It gives you good advantage, yeah.
Yeah, and we got rid of that straight away. Do we get an assist?
That's right.
Can't beat
Yes,
that.
there we go.
Can't beat that, gentlemen.
Milk is actually a real ship.
Millennium Falcon occasionally does things, although I think you're being a little generous, Shake. That was on his own turn. I think, you know, him doing stuff on his turn is quite literally the least he can do.
Yeah, but it proves he's real. Because sometimes it doesn't even do that. It just gets stalled.
That's fair. I do find that his basic is dodging in unreasonable.
Yeah, like, yeah. So I'm happy that it landed. Also,
we're all
just the
delighted.
sheer amount of not fucking dying.
So
Yeah, it's been great. I've been enjoying it. It's been an experience.
Okay, Big Ninja Lone Star. In order to counter Ahsoka, with GM, what R9 order should you can have them all at R7 or R8 right now?
Yeah, Morgan, ideally Morgan at R8.
At R7 right now with the two Knight brothers, the Knight sister bros, you should not have to worry too much about your damage output. That being said, Morgan and Spirit are probably your first two to R9. Yeah.
Bastard.
Team is worth an R8 though, because it's a mechanics-based team.
There it is.
Yeah.
Sexy.
I would at least take Morgan to R8 just in general because she's a tank. But the rest, whatever. 7 is fine. It'll make it harder if you don't have a good ground to face some Ahsokas.
The problem is that R7 to R8 doesn't actually add very much to tanks. So it's like R7 to R9, and attackers don't get that much from R8 to R9, so it's just R8. So for Morgan, I would leave her at R7 or take her
Morgan.
R9.
Yeah, Morgan at 9 is good, but you only need like Spirit to 8. She'll do good shit for you at 8.
Yeah.
I believe that.
And generally in 5v5, you have the two Knight brothers with it, and they'll be R8, R9 because of the resource event, and they'll do a carry job on your damage in 5s.
Even at Relic 7, they'll do a good job.
What's your speed for GM though? That's more important, Big Ninja.
They better be above 340, I'll tell you that much. You're in trouble.
He said his Morgan's 364, so that means his...
No, I'm asking what's his GM speed.
Yeah,
because
GM
that's
needs to be
more
one
relevant.
faster than Morgan.
Yeah, and I don't think that's likely, so, I want to see that.
Yeah, I mean, think about it this way. 355 is generally fine. He doesn't give any lead. That makes you effectively faster than the 385 Ezra if there's GM on it.
Yeah, 364 Morgan is definitely wild, guys.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think mine's like, in GAC is like 357. Yes, and that feels like overkill at 357. Like
I
have
have
350.
mine 356 to outspeed my own EEzra.
Yeah, 356s would be my target if I was trying to beat pretty much every EEzra in the game.
Need to slow that Penguin, just slow down your Morgan and to be -1 GM.
Yeah, you don't have
So
to. You don't have to.
356.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything. Like you don't have to slow your GM down. You can just add speed to your Morgan, and if that's not possible, then you can slow down your Great Mothers to whatever speed you can reasonably do. I would say if you're not over 346, this depends on where you're at. So I'm just gonna say for like Kyber 1, right? So for Kyber 1
Even
specifically,
get there.
maybe high Kyber 2, if you're not 346, 347 on them, I wouldn't put too much effort into trying to get there. Obviously, depends on where you're at. Yeah, I can only speak for Kyber 1. Good luck finding an EEzra slower than like 3.
Yeah, because I remember when I was not playing actively, which is right now. I was facing people with dog shit, EEzras. As in like 330, 340, it's like, yeah. I'm still like decently high caliber, I want to say. I'm like top 100, 150.
Yeah, so true. The thing about Morgan is that Morgan has to be faster than Aphra, and Great Mothers has to be faster than
Yeah.
The gap doesn't really matter as long as those two things are. Your Morgan has to be faster than EEzra, and your Great Mothers has to be faster than Morgan.
Yeah, also I would look into putting Morgan into a speed set because 320 Morgan seems slow.
Without exception, my highest banner score of the season,
yes.
and certainly a win. The win is out of reach for Yama because we had no drops. We went into the fleet zone up 34 banners, right?
Nice.
And that's it. So GG Yama as always, and probably will be, if this trend is to be believed, I'll see you somewhere around week 2 of next 3 vs 3 season, something like that. Who knows? But
One last thing. And yes, Roar, you're always welcome to ask questions, whether it be.
Oh yeah, man! You're I'm going to be back in the patron chat after the stream, man. You're always welcome to pop in and chat. That's one of the privileges of being a patron. Is when I'm in there, I'm there to get my brain picked, and so is Dagger, and so is Shake. Other players who know what they're doing. Other people besides me are capable of giving good advice. So, yeah,
I'm not.
No, Shake's Schrodinger's quitter. He's quit the game. He also hasn't quit the game.
That is fantastic. That sums up Striker too.
Schrodinger's
he quit, but he didn't really quit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've just reduced my game to I would play gag occasionally.
Yeah,
that's the level I'm at.
No, I'm sorry, Hera. You lost with an 1830 due to 7 banners due to ships. Yeah, do I know that feel or what?
Ass.
Should I try to get help?
See, you should be like me. Sure. Just make sure your opponent can't even clear the top wall to get to ships. Just win.
Dude,
wow.
Shake,
364 speed.
Shake, I need to show you the defense my opponent cleared today because it was brutal. And I can show you what he said because he said a shit ton and I said a shit ton. And I had 2 GLs on my bench when I finished, and I think he said he had at least 1. And he cleared like 6 GLs.
Wow. Nice.
So I don't know what your opponents are doing, not clearing a wall.
I don't know. I shared my defense. It's nothing impressive.
No, I know. I'm giving your opponents shit, not you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, to be fair to him, I have like 3 million GP on him.
That's no.
I'm 16. He's 30.
So the big ninjas, your 364 speed on Morgan is probably wildly excessive. You got to think about who you're trying to use it against. It's going to be against like very fast EEzras. The very fastest of them are going to be like 384, 385, something like that. You're not likely to see those, but all you need to do to be faster than something like that would be 356 on Morgan and 357 on Great Mothers, and you would be fine. So consider that. You probably have an excess of speed. Consider your survivability. You might be able to make a trade there. And bulk with some relics.
Morgan a bit.
Because
he right now has Morgan faster.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if Morgan's faster than Great Mothers, I would definitely get that fix. I've never run it differently, but I do very much enjoy and recommend using Great Mothers just ahead of Great Mothers, for sure. Sorry, Great Mothers just ahead of Morgan. My bad. All right. Yes, Sotico, 1857 is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not usually good for this kind of score. So we got a little creative today, and it was profitable. So let's actually talk about it. But before I start, go ahead, get it out of your system, Dagger. Anybody else?
No, I was just saying you were in rare form today. Like, it wasn't an insult. It's just, man, you were on your shit today. You were locked in.
Sound like an insult to me.
Better
It was
day.
meant to be an insult, but
I mean, like, I understand that everyone just assumes I'm insulting Tass when I say these things, but sometimes I genuinely mean, like, great work, Tass. This is, exceeds expectations. I mean, I thought you were going to win, and then I saw what he did. I'm like, oh man, Tass is going to be in, going to have some pressure. And then Tass was like, LOL, nope, just kidding, no pressure. Up 34 going into fleet. Like,
it was pretty nice.
I'm not wearing a hat, but hats off.
I appreciate it, man. Well, let's go ahead and review. I did cover how he went through all of my squads at the start of the stream, so if you didn't catch that, go see. He hasn't made an attempt yet on fleet, but I don't know that he will. It's not possible for him to win by banners, so anyways, let's talk about how we did the attacks. All right, bottom front. All right, against his Saw, Luthen, Chirrut, Baze, and Kyle, we went in with, it's been a while, but we dusted off CLS, Chewie, Chupio, Han, C-3PO, 65 banners, light side attacker, Kron, turn meter, immediately destroyed Kyle, then Saw, and then the rest. Yeah. All right, against his Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Bausch, Scando, and Embo. I wonder what the Embo there was specifically there to punish. I'm curious about that. But we ended up going in with Mother Talzin Classic. Dagger convinced me to drop the 5th character, and so I only went in with Mother Talzin, Daka, Asajj, and Marin. Ended up as a 58. Daka got eaten. Yeah, and she didn't have the instant defeat immunity at that point in time, so she went away, and that was our lowest banner fight of the day. Against his great mothers, Morgan, DTP, Marin, and Zombie, we used full Riva with my healer Kron, crit damage on it, some health, 65 banners. Against his Ahsoka, Exile Ezra, General Syndulla, Huyang, Padawan Sabine, with the brand new set 26 Huyang Kron. Leia, song remains the same, Drogon, R2, Jet, oops, I wrote that wrong. Radis and Jin. Oh my god. 65 banners. So we were excellent, clean up front. And that CLS there was a great buy, because it might have very well been intended as a bait for Baylan. And that would have been a little more difficult to manage, because I've seen him set JMK a couple times in the back. I very much expected this. So that's why I set like a standard Jabba. And then I reserved Baylan, Shin, Marok, Dengar, and Zam with the Boba focus Datacron. So I had that doubt effect active, a little bit more thermal detonator action out of Zam, I guess. But a really nice, powerful basic, I gotta say. That was 64 banners. We beat the brakes off those guys. I'm not gonna lie. All right, against his Stranger team here with Malako, Starkiller, Zam, not Zam, Zaris and Visas with the Zaris Kron, the healer Kron. We went in with C Bane, same as last episode, 66 banners. And that's now with Relic 10, C and Bane in full effect. So real pleasure to have that up online. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, against that Trench team back there, we ended up having JMK left over, went in with the Underman, JMK Cat Mace, 67 banners. All right, up top side, against his Ray, L3, Cal, GK, and Swolo. I was probably left to my own devices, gonna take either full Slacker or full JMK here, and then, probably swapped whatever I was doing against that Trench again in the back. But, you guys and the data were pretty suggestive that this is highly doable with, with Slacker and FOSF, with the FOSF Cron, just the two of them. And I gotta say, shout out to Dagger for the good suggestion about starting with the swipe, so that just after Ray, forget about GK, just after Ray does Lifeblood and puts out crit immunity, we were able to immediately dispel that, more or less expeditiously build up ultimate charge. And yeah, somewhere around the second, third ult, we did a swipe and a couple sides fell over, and then it got better from there. Ended the fight 68 banners. Against his Pirate King Hondo, Quiggled, Hondo, Silvo, and Brutus with the Hondo Crom. So this was, by the data, it didn't look really risky. But for me, it's the first time doing it. This is an opponent that is, we were lucky to get a drop at all. So I didn't want to make this hard on myself, but it was too tempting to ignore just from the data to not try it. So we went in with Gas, CRex, Rex, Echo, and 5s. And I don't know exactly how much Echo mattered versus Arc, but the data was slightly better banners with Echo, and that was largely my experience. Obviously, we're using the Rex-focused Datacron, and just watch the fight for yourself. It's not particularly difficult to play. Most of it just takes care of itself. I wonder whether or not I would have been well served just putting it on auto, to be perfectly frank with you. And you guys know how averse I am just putting a fight on auto in Grand Arena. 64 banners, though. Yeah? All right, against Jedi Master Mace, Jocasta, Depa, Gas, and Temple Guard. And again, there is a good bit traded away by not being full Jedi Vanguard off of Mace's kit, but Temple Guard's unique still will isolate somebody. It's still going to lock them, or, whatever, handcuff them. And, yeah, that was cool. It was cool to see. It indeed did happen. We used JML, Jedi Cal, JKR, Hoda, JKL, 64 banners. And against his Aphra, BT1, 000, OG Poe, and IG86, saw in the data, I still keep my DTMG team up to snuff, I'm proud to say. And with a Dark Side Tankcrom, by the way, the data suggested that all you really need is the long text tank level 6. I had a Dark Side one, max health damage level 3, and even a Shore Trooper level 9, but I didn't take Shore. Didn't feel necessary. We went in with DTMG, Gideon, Scout, Enoch, Death Trooper, 65 banners. Sure, Death Trooper got punked, and we had to wait for, DTMG's first good turn. There was a couple, turns where we got feared and our cooldowns increased, and we didn't really do stuff. Looked a little at first, but the Demoralized from Gideon held out for us. Nobody else got brapped down. And once we revived Death Trooper, we were basically off to the races. Yeah. All right, so that concludes squads. Oh yeah, no, I did mention the raid thing. So yeah, no, that covers everything. So that's how we came in with 34 banners into fleet, and he had set home 1 Executrix and Negotiator. Very likely that he was going to set this, but I was prepared regardless. At the end of last week, you would have seen my Leviathan on defense. My Leviathan is generally on defense, but not today. We had Leviathan, Malevolence, and Profundity at our disposal as good options. And so against his Executrix, Malevolence, 73 banners. Against his Negotiator, Profundity, 76 banners. We took the extra reinforcement. It looks good to run the 77, to be honest. If I had to, I absolutely would have, but I didn't need to, so I took the extra reinforcement, and it was 76. Against his Profundity up top with Biggs. And yeah, so with this Ghost, and then, Kyle's ship there, you're going to have B-Wing immediately calling Cassian. I really like that. That's a very dangerous setup. Fortunately, not to Leviathan. Just went in with Dagger, Fury, the B-28 bomber, 77 banners. And that's how it was done. All right. So we're back, guys. Let's see. Saldag, this stream today has given me a serious urge to cheese. That is really fighting with how much I like winning. Yeah, and if you didn't get here until late, if you take a look at my defense, you'll see that I offered him choices up front, right? Like, he is prepared for my mightiest team. He's just going to have stuff for it. So by forcing him to go against Malgus early, we got 5 banners off of him there. I'm reasonably confident we would have gotten nothing, had it been later in the fight that he had to deal with it. Fugitive Omega probably was one of the 65s. I covered the banners in detail at the beginning, but yeah, him being clean up front had me worried. And then he only just dropped a handful of banners, something like a grand total of 20 banners of bleed, which is not nothing. But then he had one drop here on Pirate King. And the big upset I did here is I hope to God he put himself in a position where he was planning on needing CLS to work versus Pirate King. Because that's why I put in double tanks. That's the only reason I did it. TJ's been advocating for that all season, and I don't disagree. It's just, it does feel pretty bad in the general case to essentially forsake your Maz team. If they sent something exceptionally weak, exceptionally whatever, okay, fine. But, let's see. Dragon King Reaper says, can our 5 Geos beat Relic 5 First Order? No GLs? God, I have no idea. I have no idea, Dragon King Reaper.
Geos used to be a counter to crew lead back in the day. So
you're a little quiet, by the way.
Geos used to be one of the counters to like crew lead First Order back in the day. So maybe.
I'm sorry, I'm still giggling.
Yeah,
I apologize.
Test it out and share it.
When Tass was doing his review, Dagger tried to speak up, and Tass just kept going like he hadn't said anything.
See, that's why I said get it out of your system, because I was intending to just belt that out.
Yeah. No, I get it. I was just going to comment on your Night Sister fight. I think you could have been a lot cleaner on that fight had you not done the heal with Asajj, because the thermals would have killed 2 of them. And then you wouldn't have lost your DACA. Like, you can go back and review the fight.
Sure.
But you healed, and that kept a couple people alive, which led to.
I think the actual error was just not taking Marin off of auto basic, and that caused her to kill and resurrect Asajj, and then we had just that little bit of diciness until people started falling over.
No, you wouldn't have lost DACA if you had done.
Oh, I'm not disputing what you're saying. I'm saying like that. It feels to me like where I put myself on the back foot in the fight for a bit was that Asajj thing, resing her. Anyways, go see for the fight yourself. Leave a comment if you, who do you agree with? You think Dagger's reason was the more detrimental to the fight, or me letting Asajj resurrect? You be the judge. Let's see here. Hux would stop.
It's your money. Use it when you want.
That's right. JG Wentworth. R.I.P.
6, 7, or
877 cash now.
Cash now.
I just remember the Viking on the bus singing.
Well, they have Vikings everywhere on their goddamn commercials.
Well, let's make ready to raid out, folks. Over on YouTube.
Who do you want to raid?
Over on YouTube and Twitch, I have already dropped links to my Discord and to my YouTube. If you haven't been there before, check it out. Yeah, I mean, I'll talk about that in a minute. But before I go ahead and do all my wrap-up stuff, let's give a word to our guests that popped in into voice with me. Always a pleasure to have you guys jump in, for the most part. Sometimes not. If I get bad advice, you know who you are. Not going to name any names, Dagger and Shake. And we'll see.
Oh wow!
What do you first have to say, Shake? One of my patrons who is both not playing and playing the game.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, and I think that's something that everybody can take something home from and really apply in their daily life. So thank you for that, Shake. That's good. That's good.
You're welcome.
Over to you, Dagger. Anything you'd like to say to the people before we wrap up and roll out?
Yeah, if you don't think that you can't be good at this game, I remember when Tass wasn't. And this isn't an insult. This is like 4 or 5 years ago. And he put in the hard work and the effort and swiped his credit card an awful lot of time.
The third one is the most important.
Hey, and now he's here teaching all y'all what you need, to do.
I don't mean to be insulting.
Not once am I trying to not insult Tass while still like giving him It is a combination platter of
meets expectations.
If you're one of the OGs who's been here from the beginning, you will remember when Tass used to have these 5-hour sweat streams that were a lot of fun. But man, seeing Tass and both grow and improve as a player, from being a good player to a great player to now like an elite player, man.
This T just brought me a beer.
Hats off to you, Tass.
Hey, there you go. I'm
well-deserved victory beer.
Yes, that's right.
What a good. My expectations.
That's a damn good wifey.
And to that, I think Ranger should learn to talk when it's his turn. Go ahead, Ranger.
Delicious. All right. So, last but not least, over to Ranger here. Thank you for raiding in today. And,
man.
before I ask you what your final word is to share with the people, you did say you wanted to tell us a little bit about your match.
Yeah, it was crazy because we set a defense. We changed it up because Datacrons suck ass right now. And they one-shotted me for 1784. I feel bad for this guy because I had 3 drops because of Datacron nonsense. Like just ridiculous. When it deflates, had to get 76 average. So we just three-manned each of them and got a 77 and we won. So I bet that guy is fuming right now. Looking that I dropped 3 battles in his battle. So yeah, it was pretty nuts. I was stressing.
You earned it though. Being able to do that, like, because I think I did that just the other week here against Yama at the end of week 1, where I had dropped once and he hadn't, and sweating my dick off, managed to win by 2. So right there with you, man.
I apologize to Dagger. I was giggling too much because of what he said. I didn't mean to
No,
interrupt
it's all
you,
good.
buddy.
It's all good. I'm just giving you all good.
I know, but
And
yeah,
then-
so it's always fun to be here.
Well, it's my pleasure to have you and have, all the rest of you here. Even Dagger and Shake, believe it. And your last word for the people before I get ready to roll us out the door.
Well, if you wouldn't mind checking out Reality Skewed Gamers, we're going to have another charity stream here soon. We had one here last week. We're getting pretty close to reaching our goal of $12,000 raised for the American Cancer Society. We've over 7 years, we've raised like over $100,000 for them, and so we'd like to continue that trend. So if you'd like to come join us, I'll have a stream here soon where we do that. And if you'd like to come see good gameplay and stuff like that, I'm not that level because I don't care as much. I'm around 3,900 in Kyber 1, and that's okay. But yeah, come check us out. We'll do more charity stuff here soon. And then in March 19th to the 22nd, we will be at MegaCon in Orlando, Florida. I will be doing all my cosplays there. I will be doing the full Beskar Mando costume, marching with the Mandalorians in front of everybody, leading the way. And then Saturday, me and Troopers are going to be doing a Sidious Darth Maul. I'll be doing my Darth Maul cosplay, full horns, the makeup, the whole works.
Wow.
On Saturday. So if you want to come down and get your picture taken and do all that stuff, you're more than welcome. And I'll be there handing out ACS bracelets to all the stars and peoples there, and you're more than welcome to come hang out with us.
Sounds great. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. And I think I have my content creator channel on my Discord following you. So when that next charity stream goes out, it should get the signal boost. So thank you for mentioning it though here.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Appreciate all your guys' support. So thank you very much.
Also, don't let Ranger lie to you. He's actually pretty good at the game. He just acts like he doesn't care.
Fair.
Okay, I'm okay. I do good sometimes.
Well, guys, we have reached the end of the road. So, yeah, if you want to see me live here next time, I always cast here from twitch.tv/Tassenix and my YouTube channel, Tassenix Gaming, where if you've not been there before, check it out. Whole bunch of swagga stuff, as I mentioned earlier. Things like the GAC Omicron tier list, the Datacron set guides. I still got to make a new one for the new set, although let's be honest, you're probably just going to roll set 25 until the wheels fall off. We've got stuff like all my GAC VODs with chapters added, the how-to mod guide series for building up your mod collection from scratch, mod guides on, characters and factions you've asked about, literally tons of stuff. So check it all out. In addition, it is a rebroadcasting point for my Grand Arena Focus podcast, Plotting and Scheming, that I make with my friends Dagger, TJ, Sasha Aisha, and Fatal, where we talk about our combats centered around the top 100 of Kyber 1. We'll tell you about how we dealt with the meta matchups of the week, our favorite attacks and defenses that we saw, our lessons learned for the week to come, and anything else we think that's worth sharing with you. That podcast is native to Spotify, but wherever you catch an episode, check the description. There's a link that you can use to plug it into your preferred podcast program and follow us that way. Anything that you enjoy over there on YouTube, I appreciate if you hit like, hit subscribe to see more from the channel, and follow on Twitch if you don't mind. All excellent ways to support the channel for free. Really appreciate it. We're up and over 1,800 now, on the way to 19. 2K soon? Let's see. Aside from that, if you want to go above and beyond the Call of Duty to support the stream, there are a few ways to do so. I do have a Cash App. That is $Tassenix. Let's see if this works. Of course, I have to click there as well. Nothing can ever be easy. I have a PayPal, which is tassenix@gmail.com. If you're interested in getting some enhanced Grand Arena scouting power for yourself, just like what I showcase here on stream, early access to the Plotting and Scheming show, and a few other benefits besides, you may be interested in becoming a patron. That link. Patreon.com/Tassenix. For any upwardly mobile Grand Arena player, there is something there of interest for you. At $5 a month, you enter the Task House at VIP access level, where you get early access to the Plotting and Scheming show. That is coming out to our general audience Friday mornings, 8 a.m. But patrons get it as early as Monday or Tuesday night, depending on when we record, giving you that early edge going into the first round of the week. In addition, I will occasionally make patron-exclusive videos that you'll have at least a month ahead of the general public, and of course, a dedicated text and voice chat on Discord where I am usually lurking, so pop on in and say hi. Thank you so much to Andrew, Banja, Boba Iza, Deadpool Kyle 28, Heratran, JJ's Productions Twitch, Jobin4527, Miasmal, Mus Ross, Rays Malbus, Sam Vimes, Sheepdog 47, Shake 23501, Squed, Stark Strategy Gamer, and White Wolf. Moving on up to the $10 a month tier is VIP Access Plus, where you get a bundled Patreon access to me and to your choice of either OmegaBot or Hot Utils Patreon. OmegaBot's that tool that I highlight at the start of all of my Grand Arena streams. It's the one with the graphs giving you an easily understood sense of your opponent's offensive and defensive tendencies. Anybody can use that tool for free to scout their opponent's last week of Grand Arena history, but only patrons can build out a custom report with any number of weeks. You get a downloadable HTML version of the report with links that you can click, taking you right back into Swigga.gg or Insight, whichever you prefer to use, just helping you further minimize your scout time. Love that. You know, it's just one of my favorite tools to use for Grand Arena. Alternatively, you might go for Hot Utils Patreon, aka Chili subscription, which is your #1 tool for mass mod management and loadout creation. Nothing else lets you switch so easily between your Grand Arena, TB, TW, and Raid mods. You can use it like TJ and Fatal do to comprehensively remod your roster with the powerful automation feature. Check out the How to Hot Utils video on my YouTube channel to get the most of that if you're already a patron. You can also do cool stuff like how about your guild in TW, slice through hundreds of mods in seconds, instantly transform those millions of bronziums you're holding into stuff. You know, there's so much more tucked into there. Regardless, no wrong way to go at VIP Access Plus. Thank you so much to Aussie Mike, Darth Salea, F. Sotnikam, JJ's Dad, Frick Frack Paddywhack, Ganroth, Gates, Mr. Tony, Revenite, Single Malt Jedi, Snack Attack, Striker, Supermart, Troublefingers, and Zoltre. At $15 a month is VIP Access Premium. This is the double bot bundle. So Patreon access for me, OmegaBot, and Hot Utils all in one price. Going out and getting those two bots anywhere else costs the same as this triple bundle, which is why so many of my patrons say it's one of the best values in the game. Thank you so much to Argots, Bjorn, Big Ninja, Depressed Wampa, Darth Link, General Milan, Wheatsy, Ivanek, Izeta, Johnny B. Ottawa, Kev, Mini GK, Pills, Rawling, Saldag, Sir Boss, Sophis, Sprizzle, The Lost Womprat, Wilco, and Bane. At the top of the list in Jesters Club Elite, the one, the only Nomad's Reaper, a madman who pops into stream from time to time, dropping hundreds of subs, thousands of biddies, fireman carrying, hype train after hype train on his back over the years. Thank you so much, sir, for your incredibly generous support. To Pills, who also, following in the footsteps of Nomads, has popped up, especially towards the end of my streams and suddenly just going crazy. 10, gift subs here, 100 subs there. Never quite sure what to expect, but it is always appreciated. Thank you, Pills, so much. Special thanks goes out to The Lost Womprat, one of my patrons, who's gone above and beyond the Call of Duty, helping me out in the background with various issues, whether that's to be with OBS, Stream Deck, This app that I use that combines the chat logs into one nice log that I can read and respond to. He's always super helpful, and can't say how much I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. To Mrs. T, my wife, thank you for all you do in the background, whether that's bringing me something to eat or drink while I'm on stream, or just keeping our daughter from tearing the house apart while I'm trying to be the very best, like no one ever was, at a phone game. And of course, to my co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming, Dagger, TJ, Sasha, Aisha, and Fatal. Gentlemen, it is always my pleasure and privilege to record our show together. It is so appreciated that despite the pressures of work and family, you guys always make yourselves available. And, I learn from every episode we record. Hopefully the feeling is occasionally the same for you guys. But regardless, it's not about us. It's about the community that tunes into the show. It is rare that a day goes by that I don't get some type of word of thanks or appreciation for what we're talking about on our show, because it's helping people win their grand arenas. So we're having the effect that we wanted, gentlemen. Thank you so much for being, always available, and I wouldn't change a thing. All right, let's head back over to the main scene. Make ready to roll. First up, the YouTubers. Send you forward. Who's out there? Exitron's yet live. All right, let's send you two folks on out. Thanks for watching, and see you probably Saturday afternoon for round 2. Catch you soon. All right, Twitch folks, I already handled your payout, so you have not been left short shrift. Looks like Fatal is still alive. I mean, we can at least find out how things wrapped up. Let's go ahead and send you guys on over. Starting the raid up, and yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Finished with a decent amount of time remaining, and yeah. Again, GG to Yama. See you again real soon. Always a pleasure. And until next time, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care.